Welcome back to the ABCs of RPGs, where we teach you the basics of tabletop role-playing games. My name is Spencer Reese. I'm going to be the game master for today because we are playing Cyberpunk Red, the stylish dystopian future, where it is 2045, and currently it is the time of red, where the skies being littered with nuclear debris, I think it's debris, nuclear waste or whatever, has turned the sky
Fallout.
into an eerie red. Fallout, yes, there we go, Fallout.
It's debris, actually.
Debris. So,
Debris.
but this nuclear debris has turned the sky red, and which has given this era the name of the time of red. Anyways, this is our third session. If you're brand new and joining us, we'll give you kind of like a little catch up here in just a second. But before we do that, let me introduce to you our players. Dalton.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dalton. Do you want anything about me or just my name or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us about your character.
Okay, character 2. Cool. I'm playing a character named You. Their pronouns are they, them. They are a social media influencer, is the best way I can put it. They're very good, very, very, very good at their job of social media influencing. But nobody knows it because they're actually plot twist a VTuber this whole time. They have a fun, stupid little anime avatar. And yeah, they're having a good time in this future space.
Nice.
Dan, what about you? Tell us about you and your character.
What's up, everyone? I'm Dan. Nothing really special about me personally. I'm just a guy.
That's not true.
I'm just a dude, out here doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm playing a character named Skull. Skull is a solo class. Him personally, he's just he's a bit weird in the head. He's a bit trigger happy, and he likes killing. He loves killing. He really loves killing. So I've had a lot of fun playing this character so far. Just point and click. Hee woo. So without further ado, Mr. Christian.
I'm Christian. I'm playing Null Pointer. He is the netrunner of the group. He secretly an Arasaka kind of clone runner. And yeah, we don't know a whole lot about him, but he's, mysterious like that and thinks he's cool because of it.
He is cool because of it.
So, yeah, I'm excited to dive into that and all that fun stuff with net running and hopefully be able to demo it off in a decent, thorough manner. So.
Perfect. And of course, we usually have our fourth member, Ashley. She is actually traveling for a vet conference all the way to Chicago, so she could not join us today, unfortunately.
Way to dox your fiance.
No. Chicago's a big city. How are you gonna know exactly where she's gonna be? We didn't even say her last name.
I'm going to look for Ashley in Chicago right now. See,
yeah, fucking Google Chicago vet conference, Ashley.
It's like a private. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Anyways.
Well, I mean, what you would have to do is you would have to Google Chicago vet conference, go to Chicago, go to the vet conference in Chicago, and then you just have to walk around to every. Are you Ashley? Are you Ashley? Are you Ashley? Unless they've watched previous versions of our stream, then they would definitely see her face. Then they can just look for her.
Know what she looks like. Oh my gosh.
Does her social media have her last name in it too? Because
Anywho,
social media.
You definitely doxed your fiance there.
Moving on. So she is playing a medtech named Doc Ice. So we're probably just gonna say that she, as she was walking back to the apartment complex, she got called in for a shift and she had to go take care of business. So But yeah, no, she'll probably join us next week and stuff like that when we do our campaign discussion and everything. But moving on. I do want to point out before we go any further, I did spray paint my hair again with hairspray. So I got red on the sides and blonde on top. I just want to clear that because I know, Dan, last time you were very, very insistent about me needing to make this a thing every time we play. So
I did just give a thumbs up, but you know what? Thanks for reminding me how upset I was the other week. So it's not okay. It doesn't make up for the fact that you didn't do it.
I did halfway
the
through.
Other week. You just did you?
I did. I went on break. I went and we sprayed it. It was the pink one.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't do it on air.
That's true. I didn't do it on air. I was working
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Oh, okay. So before we get into the catch up, I always like to, like I always say, I like to, as a GM, do a little get to know you question just to kind of allow people to kind of get more into their characters and everything. And we rolled a 255 dice, or at least I assume we did. I got the number 69, and the number corresponding to that question is...
Yeah, I totally rolled for that.
Totally rolled. I trust you, Dan, implicitly. Do you consider...
That's a mistake.
Do you consider yourself good at networking? So, does your character think they are good at networking? And whoever wants to answer first for their character, go ahead.
Do you want to go first?
Sure, I can go first. I think you is great at networking. You know how many fucking collab streams you does? Like at least once a week. At least once a week they're putting together a new collab.
Who does she like to collab with? Do you know what their handles are?
No, I don't. I don't know who they are. Random nobodies who probably have less followers than they do because they're not as good at you at networking.
Skull is if you consider bullets going into the heads of other people networking, then Skull's great at networking.
I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do consider that networking.
Skull does.
Okay.
Skull does.
And that's what's important.
Sure.
Oh my.
He puts it on his resume, networking. But like inventory management, that's just loading bullets into guns.
I buy that one.
Yeah, like negotiation, that's just what he's torturing people,
Okay.
That's good. He's good at networking.
Yeah, he's real great at his job.
All right. What about Null Pointer? Is Null Pointer good at networking? Does he consider himself good at networking?
I mean, when you are as skilled of a net runner as he is, he can basically find out whatever information he wants. So he doesn't really need to network. Well, he does. But he does. No, I mean, as an... Well, I mean, I guess any people-facing duties that naturally being a corpo net runner includes, his programming kind of dictates that he's got to be up to snuff to communicate with other corpos. So, I'd say so.
Nice. Perfect. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and do our catch up. I'm going to take these glasses off because I'm going to need to read stuff, and I cannot read in these things. Who would have thought that shutter shades are not actually good for reading? But yeah. So last time on Cyberpunk, I believe you guys had encountered outside of your apartment complex, which Null Pointer is the owner of. outside of our apartment complex that you all live in, you saw a man working at a easel. Did I pronounce that right? Easel? Working on an easel across the street, looking at your building with cameras mounted to his shoulders and protected by two bodyguards. You guys went out to investigate. Skull was the one that he's so good at networking was the one who talked to them. They responded by saying, "Hey, we're going to take down your building. You should get out of here." To which Skull responded with the best networking he could possibly muster, shooting them. And
it was great.
Yeah. And so you guys ended up taking care of them. Then tried to do some investigating, try to see if there was any bombs already planted in the building and stuff like that. To which the leads kind of turned up. It turned out that it didn't seem like there had been any other World Set people at the building so far. But then all of a sudden, everybody's radios and net, like city net, just went down. And with currently, I believe, Doc Ice and Skull were working their way back to the apartment complex, and Null Pointer and you were at the bar across the street where we last left off. So I'm gonna say, Dan, Skull definitely made it back into the apartment complex. I'm just putting you in the hallway on the 3rd floor for right now. So that's where your token's at. We'll say that let me get you and Null Pointer off the map real quick just for a second, just because they're not there right now. And here's I'm just gonna set up kind of like how everything's gonna start off today. So maybe Null Pointer and you are stepping outside of the bar after realizing, like, hey, they haven't played any explosives. I wonder like what they're gonna do next, like what World Sat's gonna do next. All of a sudden you hear the familiar hum of an AV flying overhead. AV is kind of like yes, exactly. Those unfamiliar, it's kind of like not like a helicopter in the sense of blades whirling, but kind of like these like jet engines, like kind of like on the side of this kind of like transport vehicle. And it kind of flies in and lands on top of the apartment complex's roof. So, Skull, you probably hear that come in because AVs are loud. So you probably hear that kind of land on top of the roof. You can give me a crap. What role would that be? Just to kind of listen, just to see if you can hear anything else. But definitely, Null Pointer and you kind of see that AV land. Let me see what you can kind of do to listen in, Dan. Let's see here. Not a social skill. Awareness?
There's a perception.
Yeah, we'll do perception. Dan, go ahead and do a perception at a DV of 15 to see if you notice anything. I think 15 is like a good.
All right, what's my perception?
It should be your intelligence plus any levels you have in perception.
I see. It's 11.
11. Okay, so you don't hear anything else.
No.
Base 11. Oh, 20. Yes, perfect. Okay, yeah, you clear it just fine. Yeah, you hear footsteps.
I've got level dampeners in my use, so and like radio. Like I also have a radio in my audio cyber deck. So
that's perfect.
Like I could technically pick up on like the helicopter's frequencies, or like their like radio.
That's perfect. Yeah, the DV was 15, which is a difficult value, but you passed it with flying colors. And with your incredible like cybernetic hearing and everything, you're able to kind of like listen in and like focus in on the sound on the roof, and you hear probably about 6 pairs of feet step onto the roof. So while that's happening, that's what you're hearing right now, Skull. While that's happening, Christian, Null Pointer has a phone call come in. I'm not sure what his ringer is or anything like that, but a phone call comes in to Null Pointer and starts ringing, which is weird because everything should be jammed. I don't know what the ringer for null pointer is. Maybe like a what's the Jurassic Park 3 cell phone ring?
What does it have to do with anything?
I don't know. It's just
No. Something like that.
Yeah.
I hear it. Yeah.
whatever your ringer is, whatever you want your ringback tone to be.
It's the Kim Possible ringtone. Yeah.
So there is literally someone at my job who has that, and their phone is on full blast, and anytime they get a text, I hear that. So I hear that probably at least 10 times a day now.
Well, now you're gonna hear it in our game as well. So just think about that. You can't escape it, Dan. You can't escape the Kim Possible.
Yeah.
It's Kim Possible. All right. Hello?
Oh, you pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You see a face come on screen. It seems to be a kind of. He's got scars across his face, and you can clearly tell one of his eyes is cybernetic. Just because his right eye is normal, but his left eye has like a white pupil on it. Like a designed eye, where it's kind of like a pure white eye with like a black line around where like the iris would be and stuff like that, so in the pupil. So he comes on screen and goes, "No pointer, I hear you own this fine establishment."
How'd you get this number?
Well, WorldSat has every number in their book. My name is Streamline.
It's a lame name.
That's my handle, asshole. Look, let's cut the formalities. WorldSat wants your fucking place, and they're willing to pay for it.
Well, I can't say that. That's gonna go over very well for you.
Really? What if we say 100,000 eddies, though? Does that kind of make things a little bit smoother of a transition?
Only 100,000 eddies for an entire building.
It's shitty building, bad location.
Yeah, wow. I mean, literally just for the land itself, it'd be probably.
Well, I got intel that you were looking to do whatever you pleased with the building anyway. So how do I know you give me the money? You're good for it.
Look, WorldSat saw your little show out there not too long ago. We realized that you are a man of skill and talent, so we want to offer you a very reasonable offer, let me tell you, for that shitty building in the middle of shitty nowhere, all right? But, look, you come to the window, you look outside, I got the eddies right here across the street for you. Just to let you know, from conversation context, he might think that you're still in the apartment.
Okay. Can I do a perception check? Let's see if he seems like he's telling the truth.
Yes, so that
or is
would
trustworthy. I mean, his appearance isn't the most inviting.
I think that would be, what would that be against? is that against perception? Let me double check on the skills real quick. I'm not sure. There's a lot of different skills. I want to make sure that this is the right skill, because oftentimes when you go to skills and everything in the skills list on page 130, it will tell you that like certain skills oppose certain things. I want to make sure perception is what you would roll against for, like, I don't know, to detect lies and everything. So let's see here. I'm going to go to social skills real quick, because that will probably tell me more about, see, persuasion. No, it just says that. Find out if your main line is lying to you. Okay, so interrogation is, it says forcibly extracting from people, but it says, like, for example, at a base of 10, you have the skill to infallibly find out if your main line is lying to you. You've got the basic knowledge of advanced interrogation techniques. No, that wouldn't really work. Oh, here we go. Human perception. Skill of reading a person's facial expressions and body language to discern their emotional state and detect lies or deception. So yes, it would be human perception. That's under emotion. That's under social skills, and it uses empathy. So roll a skill. I'm going to roll a defender stat because it's going to be an opposed roll. And you're going to see if they're lying or not. So that is going to be, what would they roll? Probably persuasion. I'm going to have them roll persuasion. That's as cool. 15. 15, 16. He got a 16.
I'm definitely not going to get a 16.
Ooh, okay.
All right, no, that's a crit, though.
I could get.
It is a crit. You roll another 10.
Yeah, I add that to that. That's how that works?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, wow. If it was one less, Defender would have won. So there we go.
He gets the 70.
So yeah.
That's pretty lucky.
So he when he's like talking about like your shitty apartment and stuff like that, he seems to be telling the truth, but you can tell
he's telling the truth about the apartment is shitty.
I mean, I
believe so. But then when he mentions the money, and especially when he says "come to the window," you can tell there's like a flicker in his normal eye, his like his real eye. There's like a flicker that you can tell, like, you shouldn't go to that window.
There are snipers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds unsafe. So, okay. Well, how about this? Why don't we meet alone inside the building, and we can discuss this from there? But judging by how, the threats against me in this building that I own, I don't, reasonably trust you. And I think you can understand why. But if you can come by yourself, meet us here in the building, we can discuss this. I can see, we can go from there.
Look, first off, I don't make the rules. Worldside's the one who wants to do this, and who needs trust when you got money? That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but are you their messenger boy?
Dan. Skull starts hearing footsteps running down the stairs now. They're probably at least at the 5th floor, going down to the 4th. You are currently on the 3rd floor in the hallway. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you're logged into Roll20, but I have you on the map.
I am. No, I am. I'm looking at that right now. Okay, great. So where is Dalton's character?
Dalton is across the street. So I've
where
added in onto this map at the very bottom. So you can see you in Null Pointer. I've placed you outside the bar at the very south end of the map. There's black in between the apartment complex at the top and like the street at the bottom. But just to show you guys where you're at. So they're down there, and the apartment complex is in the top left. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just minimizing the board. I had it like two maxed
No, you're
out.
good. You're good.
So I want to find Null Pointer and just be like, hey, they're like someone's here. You know? So wait, is which icon's Null Pointer again? I'm so sorry. Is it
no, it's okay.
Top right?
No, he's outside.
I'm outside. Down below.
What you could do is you could go through this apartment complex to your south right now and like open up the window, because you guys split up. You knew where they were going, so you could reasonably, even though you can't communicate right now, you could reasonably know that, oh, he's outside at the bar. So you could go to that window and open it up and try to shout down or something if you want to do that.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
And I just want to yell out, "We've got company!"
Okay.
And then after I do that, as quickly as I can, I want to get like kind of in the stairwell.
Uh-huh.
And
before
is this the stairwell that they're going to be in?
Yes, absolutely. That
okay.
is, you know that for sure. But unfortunately, as you peek your head out the window, shots are fired at you. So if you look down here, there are actually two other mooks on the street down here, and they open fire at you. They are, I think, specifically 25 meters away from you. I'm not sure how the map kind of actually looks and everything, but they should be only 25 meters away from the apartment.
I didn't see the street because of all the fucking black. Okay.
I know, I'm sorry. I have other stuff on the map. But they opened fire at you. So let's go ahead and set up initiative. And I'm going to have them... Whoops. Do we already have you on there? No. Let's remove Doc Ice. There we go. All right, cool. And okay, so roll initiative. They're gonna take their first couple shots at you. Let's see here. And as always, remember, Cyberpunk Red is about substance and style. If you want to play some music on the background, I personally love listening to and about to put on the Cyberpunk Edge Runners soundtrack in the background. We obviously can't play it right now for you guys because we like to edit this later, but also copyright. So I always recommend listening to some Cyberpunk Edge Runners in the background to really get you in the zone. Let's see here. Mooks and grunts. There we go.
So question.
Yes.
The initiative is 10 plus reflex, right?
Yes, it should be.
Anything else? Or just base reflex stat?
I will tell you in just a second. Sorry, I'm rolling for these guys, so. What is that defeat from 25 feet away? They're using very heavy pistols at a range of single shot DVs. They're using very heavy pistols at a range of 25 meters, which is a 20 to hit. So that's 10 plus. Handgun of 10. Okay, so that first one's definitely going to hit you. The second one also going to hit you. Oh boy.
Wait, but okay, because you have but I can dodge bullets.
Yes, that's right. Actually, sorry. Okay. So go ahead and try dodging bullets. The first one got a 22. And the second one got a 17.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry. No, the one that was. Okay, the 17 would. Yeah. Well, you can dodge bullets. The 17 wouldn't hit you at this range.
Okay.
So you can dodge bullets for the 22.
Remind me. That is reflex, so 10 plus reflex. But is it dodge? Is there like a specific dodge? I can't.
Let me get to the page. Let's see.
Yeah.
Combat time 160. Okay, so reflex is just, or initiative is just reflex plus 1d10.
Right.
And dodging bullets is your
It's
defender's
evasion.
dex plus evasion plus 1d10. So your dex plus evasion skill plus 1d10. But if you already have that as a base, then it's just the base evasion plus 1d10.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
You almost did it to me again, you little.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I literally have to max hit this to be able to dodge this bullet. So
oh boy. He rolled a 10. That's how he got so high.
I just rolled a not like literally.
You were so close.
Is there anything that I can add to this?
No, unfortunately. I think there's luck. But you have to say you use that ahead of time.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. All right.
So they have, sorry, 03. 412, that's what I'm using. So they have a very heavy pistol, which only shoots once. So that's why they only shot once. Each of them only shot once at you, but it does 46 of damage. That is 16, 21 points of damage. But you have armor, right? So it hits armor.
Okay, so that's the SP, right?
Yes.
Of the armor.
Yes.
So I have 11 SP.
11. So
I have head and body armor. So does he target like a specific one?
He didn't aim his shot. So it wasn't your hit. It was just going to be your body.
Okay.
So it hits your body. So since you have 11 points of armor, instead of being at 21, only 10 damage goes through. So you take 10 points of damage, and your armor just goes from an 11 down to a 10. And that's just your chest armor. That's just your body armor. Your head should still be 11.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much damage did he deal?
21.
Oh.
He rolled 4d6 and got 3 4s and a 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the dude just like really took a good shot.
Yeah. He got because he rolled the 10, and then yeah, he got a very good shot. So yeah. So anywho. But yes, so did everybody roll initiative, by the way?
No.
It's just 1d10 plus dex, right?
Reflex.
Or reflex.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm used to dex being
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, I just got an 18. Like I got a crit.
Nice.
Of course I hit a crit on the time that doesn't matter to hit a crit.
I mean,
I don't know, going fast.
Like literally a second ago.
Yep. So they got a 13 for their initiative, and just to let everybody else at home know, typically, it looks like you're supposed to roll initiative for every individual character. Personally, I like to, as a GM, speed things up and make all the enemies go at the same time, just to kind of like, instead of hopping back and forth. That's just something I personally kind of like homebrew at home, but you can play it differently at home. However, if you want to play by the normal rules, which is rolling initiative for everyone, you definitely can. So.
For crit successes and fails, are they exploding dice? Do I like just keep rolling until I...
No.
Okay.
Only
Just
once.
one time?
Yeah. Yep, just one time. Both ways. Did you hit 2 10s?
2 1s.
Oh. So it's just, you got that one and then you just -1. So it's whatever that base.
Okay.
Essentially.
I don't know about Christian and Dan, but my turn order is super empty.
Yeah.
What'd you get for your number? For your initiative?
5.
No, like the actual turn order on the The thing is pretty empty.
Oh, it's blank. Interesting. All right, let me re-add people. Are people populating now?
Yep. Yeah, there's 1, there's 2.
There we go. Now I just got to add Skull. Sorry about that. What probably happened is in Roll20, if you add tokens from like a different page, it will like not show up on another page. So I think that's what happened because we were doing combat at a different place. So what did Skull get for his initiative?
18.
18, that's right. And what did Null Pointer get?
11.
11. Okay. All right. The good news is you
activate my Sandevistan.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So, Dan, it is your turn. So I'm going to put you right back at the window. So basically, it should be set up where every square should be 2. Well, this might not actually make sense. Every square should be like 2 meters yards, which means these apartments are really big. But
you can just you did this last time. Just say meters or yards. Meters yards is a whole different.
All right,
technically
2 meters.
A different unit, actually.
So I'm gonna say, Dan, actually, what you can do is you because it wouldn't make sense with like how movement kind of works. Typically, each square is supposed to be 2 meters, but the apartments are not that big. So I'm gonna say you can safely get to like the stairwell. Because what's your movement? Your normal movement? 2, 6, because that's 12 feet. Well, it's 12 feet.
5.
12 feet the normal size of an apartment? How big are normal apartments, like a studio?
Like 600, 700 square feet.
Yeah.
So square root of 600?
Depends on where you're at. But
square root of 600.
24. You know what? No, actually, these squares actually kind of match up.
Why
really
are we
nicely.
doing math? Just let me run. Just let me run and shoot.
Fine. Okay. How far is your movement?
5.
5. Okay. So you can move 5 squares, which equates to how much you can move in this apartment. Or you could kind of essentially dash. You can double your movement by using your action to do that. Or you can open fire on the guys on the street. Whatever it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Could I feasibly hit them?
They are 25 meters away. So the DV for, let's see here. If you check under handouts, there should be under the handouts combat folder, there's single shot DVs based on range. So for a pistol, it's a 25, or sorry, it's a 20 to hit at 25 meters. Assault rifles, it's only a 15. Which you only have pistols and
Yeah. So I'm gonna yell out the window. Ow! That fucking hurt. Yeah. I'm coming to kill you. And Skull is just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go to the apartment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the door of the apartment, and I'm gonna ready an action, I guess. Is that allowed in Cyberpunk?
Yes. So I think how it works is that you can absolutely ready an action. It's kind of similar. Let's see here. Let me get the exact rules. Combat time actions. Hold action. Hold an action until later in the initiative queue. You must choose a specified event to trigger the action or a specified number in the initiative queue when the action occurs, as well as what the action is and what its intended target is. So, yeah, just let me know, like, what exactly you want to hit, essentially. Or what do you want to do? Do you want to shoot somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, like, do you want to shoot one of the guys who comes out of the stairwells that you know is running down?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can do that. So basically, you're just aiming your gun down the hallway, and you're just waiting for somebody to pop their head around so you can just open fire.
Yep.
So that will happen as soon as that happens. So cool. All right. It is their turn. Let me double check something real quick. Three rounds. Okay. So, you hear movement on the stairs, but they do not reach you yet. You definitely hear them getting closer. It's probably going to be one more round, and then they'll get to you, is what you hear, Dan.
Okay.
On the ground floor, these guys are going to move. Let's see, they're 25 meters away. How fast is their movement? Their move is 4. Okay, 4 times 2, 8. So they move. Well, they can. Well, yeah, they can use their action to run. So they can move 8. This would be 16. So they don't get into the apartment complex, but they get pretty close to the door, is what we'll say. So, oh yeah, and then that happens too. So just as they're running towards the door, I'm just gonna let Null Pointer and you kind of see this. We'll just say like right here is the sidewalk, if you can see at the bottom. As these guys, these two right here, run towards the door, you do see 2 other people who are kind of like near the door. Just go ahead and like bust into the front door and start charging in. So so there's like 4 people in total kind of running, if that makes sense. So, so that happens. Let's see here. Null Pointer, it's your turn. You hear, so you see all this happen. You see the AV land. You're on the conversation with Streamline still. You're still in the phone call. You see these 2 open fire. You saw Skull pop his head out and be like, "We got company." Then those 2 guys on the ground shoot up at him, and then him yell, "Ah!" And then run back inside. And then now you see 2 guys go inside and 2 more running across the street. I mean, you can continue your conversation with Streamline, but at this point, I think he just smiles and hangs up.
Come on, this is a great opportunity for Streamline to say something like "have fun," you know,
have fun.
But you gotta be more clever than
that. You're not gonna survive this.
Sure.
Great.
Hey, Streamline.
Well, I think I got my answer.
He's a solo. He's not a rocker boy. Come on.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that solos are stupid, huh?
No, just saying that he's not the greatest with words. But no. Yeah.
Let's see here. I just have 1 meat space action, right? So, do we want to use it on my Sandeviston? Probably. Doing that now would allow me to have another turn before these guys anyway. So I think we're gonna activate my Sandeviston. It should give me a +3 to initiative. So that'll put me at 14.
Hell yeah.
So how far away are these guys here?
They are 20 meters away.
Okay, so they can probably reach next turn.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think so. I've got like 2 squares before I'm in the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to think how I want my next turn to go. I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Yeah, and attack these guys. Yeah, on my next turn, because that'll be my action, right? So
Yeah, using your Syndium stand. So I'm going to move you, boom, down above the mooks, the goons. So, and it's now Dalton's turn. You's turn.
Right. So the apartment is north of where I'm at, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
This is like the front door. It might be better if I reveal a little bit more. Like, I'll just reveal this whole area. There we go. So you can kind of see, like, oh, okay. So
okay, and that's like
the first floor. Yeah.
All right, and they're clearly like charging up into the building, right?
Yeah, definitely.
They don't see. It doesn't seem like they've noticed Null Pointer or you at this point in time.
No, I think they assumed that you were in the apartment complex.
Okay. Is there like debris, trash can, something I could hide behind nearby?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's in Night City, everywhere's littered with debris. Okay. So you can definitely do that.
All right. I'm trying to find my rule PDF so I can find the ranges and stuff, but I'm gonna dive behind some local debris, something to hide behind, and fire my gun.
Perfect. Is it a pistol or?
Yeah, it's a heavy pistol, very heavy pistol.
Okay. Yeah, they should only be about 20 meters away, so it looks like the DV for a pistol is 20 at this range, because 13 to 25 meters is a 20. And everybody should have access to it. I put it under handouts. So if you go to like the journal tab, there's characters and like handouts, and then it should be like another folder inside of handouts called combat, and it's called single shot DVs based on range. Just hopefully that could help out.
Okay. Yep. So that's difficulty value of 20. Shooting is my reflex plus relevant weapon skill plus 1d10. So okay, it's a base of 11. So it is technically possible that I hit this shot, but not likely. Nope.
Dang. Okay.
So I shot the guy like further behind, missed, and then hid behind a dumpster.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you're hiding behind a dumpster at least. So okay. Well, after that, we're right back at the top.
Your chat's calling you washed. You weren't as good as you used to be.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
I moved you just a little bit over to the left as kind of like behind the dumpster. Is that okay, Dalton? I moved you over a little bit. Cool. Then yeah. So sorry, I was trying to find something. Page. Great. So okay. So Skull. It is back to your turn. So like I said before, they're probably going to reach you on this turn. They're going to get to your floor at least. So however you want to do this.
Okay. So I'm going to go here. Wait, no, sorry. That's not the door. I'm going to go here. That's the door, right? Where, like, the hallway is?
Like, right outside where the staircase is. Yeah, so, like, yes, that's like, the staircase entrance.
And I'm going to ready an action.
All right. Like, to shoot them as they come through, or hit them?
Shoot them.
All right, perfect. Okay.
Well, actually, do I only get one shot?
No. You get your action. So
okay.
it would be, I think, yeah, 2 shots because reflex, rate of fire of 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 2 shots.
We're right back now at Null Pointer, thanks to your Sandevastan.
Yeah. So,
Did you move at all last turn? You could have moved forward if you wanted to.
I did not. I felt that I was in range still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're 20 meters away, depending on what you're firing. So if it's a pistol, that DV would be 20.
Maybe I should have moved.
I'll allow you. You could have moved last turn. So did you want me to scoot you forward a little bit?
Trying to find
your movement.
Yeah.
Ah, oh, damn it.
I believe it's 5, or it could be 6 or 7. What were you? What is everything okay, Dalton?
Oh, I forgot
6,
I stole that dumbass's assault rifle. That would have been way better than shooting a pistol.
You'll shoot it next round.
Nope. I can't. It can't be done.
Okay, so if your movement is 6, I'll move you forward. That would be 12 meters. That'd be 12 meters ahead. So that would reduce them down to they're only 8 meters away. Which
I should have done that last turn. Yeah. So that's my mistake.
No. Hey, we're still learning. So I just want you can totally do that. You're now within range. They're 7 to 12 yards right now before you've taken a movement this turn, which means their DV for a pistol is 15.
Okay. I am going to... Sorry, I am looking at what I can do here. So I'm pretty sure I can double my movement speed, right? If I do a sprint sort of situation. I can't remember if I'm able to throw my weapon, though, my light weapon, alongside with that. I thought I was able to. No, if I double my movement, but...
No, so doubling your movement uses your action. Because you only get movement plus action per turn.
That's fine. So I'm only going to be able to move...
You can, if you move this round, you'll get within 2 meters of them, but they'll still be they'll be a square away, essentially.
Yeah, I wanted to ideally throw a weapon. I have to be right next to him for the melee weapon, I think.
Yeah, you'd be just a little too far away.
So I am going to just move just a little bit here.
Yeah.
It's a couple spaces, and I'm going to throw a knife at the closest one to me here.
Perfect.
DV
is based just like what the grenade launcher is. For that single shot, DV is based on range. So if you're still between 7 to 12 meters yards, which is you're currently at 8. So if you just moved a tiny bit and didn't go to 0 to 6, that DV is 15. But if you're between 0 to 6 meters, that's going to be a DV of 16.
Sorry, it's hard for me to
read it. Yeah.
The squares do not show up well.
No, I'm sorry. I kind of threw this street in at the last second, so I'm sorry that the squares and everything are off.
If I go diagonally, am I not able to get to them?
You can't.
Okay, so I can't melee.
I was just saying before. Well, before they started out 20 feet away. Last round, you moved 12 feet closer to them. Oh,
yeah.
You would, yes, because they're only 8 meters away, and each movement, and you have a movement of 6. Sorry, yeah, you can't close the distance because you can move 12. Because you're moving in 6, it's whatever. It's each of that counts as 2 meters 2 meters per movement, so you can move 12 per round. So yes, sorry, that's confusing. I know. Essentially, they start out 20 meters away. Okay. Your movement is 6, so that means it would be that 6 would equate to 1 square or 2 meters per feet. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So sorry, and I was trying to like calculate it with like where we are on the map and everything. So
sorry, the map.
All good. So
the map.
Yeah, since I'm able to get to them, I'm not actually going to throw my knife. I mean, so like I was using my like my assistant to like take the call and whatever. Yeah. And in my cybernetic hand, and then I kind of like put it away, and as I'm running at these guys, my blade from my arm kind of like it reassembles itself and comes out, and I go to slash at this first guy here. And then that is for me going to be 1d10 plus 14.
Hell yes.
That's a 17 for that.
Yes. So yes, melee combat is your dex plus relevant melee attack skill plus 1d10 versus the defender's dex plus evasion plus 1d10. So let me see dex plus evasion. What are these guys is? Oh. All right. Dex 5 evasion. What is their evasion? Do they not have evasion? Okay, cool. They got a 16.
Heck yeah. Good enough for me.
Do it.
So that is 3d6 damage. Not the best rolls, but so that's 7 damage.
So 7 is how much armor they have on. So I believe it ignores half of their armor, right, for melee?
I need to bring that back up because I cannot remember.
Oh, it's okay.
I think that
melee
sounds
weapons,
right.
When dealing damage, all melee weapons ignore half of the defender's armor round up.
Mm-hmm. Round up. So 4 of it is blocked, but 3 damage goes through. So let me minus 3 from his health. And the armor still gets ablated, so it goes down from a 7 to a 6. So he still is looking okay, but you sink some damage in with your sword.
Okay. Well, it has a rate of fire of 2.
So hit him again. Give him to him again, Andrew. Later. He only got an 11 that time. Yes.
Nothing happens on a crit fail, right?
Actually, you so on a crit fail, roll a d10 again, and you minus that from whatever you're.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 4. So what's your base? 14.
15. It's 11. It's the same as their roll.
Defender wins in a tie. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Unfortunately, you slice him that first time, but then the second time he's like a little bit more aware, so he just barely like it cuts off a little bit of his hairs as he like dodges it a bit. So.
Okay.
All right. And that was your
turn.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now the mooks are gonna go. Let's see. Let me bring up. Let's resolve these 2 guys who are right in front of you, Christian. They have very heavy pistols, so they're gonna open fire at you. And their DVs right now are 13 because you are within 0 to 6 meters. So let's see what they get. Oh, one got a 1. Yeah.
I can dodge bullets too, so.
Perfect. Let's see. This one that got a 1 is he got a 10. So go ahead and try to dodge his 10.
That's my 1d10 plus my reflexes.
Yeah.
Reflexes 8. That's 14.
14? Okay, great. You dodge that first bullet in whatever cool Matrix style way you want to describe. But the second bullet coming at you, he rolled an 18. So.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first guy shooting, is that the guy closest to me?
Yes.
Okay. I want to think that his stance is kind of wide, and I just slide under something. The second one is 13, so that second one's gonna hit, Joe.
It is gonna hit. So I'm gonna roll 4d6 for his very heavy pistol. Oof. Okay. Well, it's gonna be 16 damage, and he did roll a 6 on one of his damage dice, which means he got a critical on you. So in combat,
It
just
counts
to let
for
everybody
any
know.
of the damage dice?
Yes. I'll specifically go to it just a second.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me get to
especially when you roll 4 of them.
Yeah. That's like one of the things that's kind of good is that, like, even though the very heavy pistol only gets to shoot once, it's four. It rolls 4 dice on that.
Yeah.
Hit. So.
Oh yeah. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Whenever
That's crazy that the crits work that way, though.
Let me clarify. He did not get a critical injury on you. It's whenever 2 or more dice rolled for damage from a melee or ranged attack come up 6. You've inflicted.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, you're rolling 4 and you only need 1. That's crazy.
No. So it's 2. It's 2.
Right.
So yeah, doesn't that did not. He did not get a critical, but he got 16 damage on you. But you have armor on, right? So some of that's soaked up. Yeah, it looks like you have 11 body armor on. So 15. So 11 of the 16 damage is soaked up, and only 5 goes through. And just ablate that once. So you're at 10 body armor.
By 1? By 10,
just by 1. Yeah. Anytime damage goes through armor, it only decreases by 1.
Yeah, because I have the bodysuit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I take 5 damage, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Wasn't as bad as I thought.
So that was they down there. So then, Dan, here's what happens. Running up the stairs, you hear him coming from a mile away. And of course, boom, right out there pops out a dude. So go ahead and take your action.
Whee! So, you said melee ignores
half of armor, rounded up.
Yeah.
So their armor is... Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm going to whap them, but...
Do it!
Alright. So, roll 1d10 plus... What is my brawling or my melee weapon? It's 12. Okay. Yeah, so that's 20.
20. Perfect. At that. Oh, right. They have to roll their defense. I'm sorry. I was distracted getting everything rolled up. Okay, so they rolled a 4 plus. What is their? It's their evasions. They got 11. That goes through.
Nice. Yeah. So now I roll damage, which is 46.
Okay,
Those
still 8 damage. Rolls. Yeah. He has 7 armor on, so 8 of it is only 1 damage makes it through, but his armor is ablated by 1, bringing it down to a 7 or 6. Yeah.
Doesn't it ignore half armor?
Oh, it does. I'm so sorry. So, 4 if it's blocked, and 4 goes through. So let me minus So yes. So 4 damage goes through, and yeah, there we go. And I believe you have a rate of fire 2 on there, don't you?
Just one, because it's a very
just
heavy
one?
weapon.
Ah, got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, he gets hit as he comes out, and he's gonna stay right there because he's probably gonna engage with you. Whereas these guys are also gonna come out into the hallway. This guy's gonna kind of squeeze through right here. To that space and kind of all kind of like right there pointing their guns at you. And they are gonna open fire.
Whee!
So you can dodge bullets too, though, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The first guy, he got an 18 to hit, and the second guy got a 15. Last guy got a 12.
So do I have to roll like one to dodge all, or I have to dodge
each individual. One? So the first one is versus the 18.
Okay, all right. Let's just do it.
Yep, I believe in you, Dan.
Bing bong. Roll.
And it should be Dex plus evasion plus 10. Yeah.
Plus. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what my evasion is. What is my evasion? Sorry,
No, you're good.
I need to like highlight the
different things that you use often. Yeah.
Yeah. 12. Okay. Come on, Skull. Fuck. Not quite.
So first one goes through. It's a very heavy pistol.
Oh.
Is it a very heavy pistol? Hold on, these guys are different. No, heavy pistol. So. Okay, so just 3d6. That is 4 damage.
Oh, and I've got 10 armor, so.
So it soaks it all. And the armor doesn't even ablate, so you're good.
Sick.
Roll for the second one. The second one was a 15 against you.
Okay. So typing bing bong. Roll 1d10 plus 12.
Nice. That definitely, you dodged the crap out of that bullet. Sorry, the shit out of that bullet. Yeah.
And add another 7 to that. 29. Yeah. I like do backflips.
What did you just do? Did you just correct yourself? You apologized for not swearing?
Yeah, it's Cyberpunk. You're supposed to swear like a fucking sailor.
Okay.
Anyways. Okay, and the last bullet, he rolled a 12 against you. So let's see if your backflips can carry on into this bullet.
Keep the backflips up, buddy. Keep the backflips up.
Keep backflipping.
Backflips.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. Last one doesn't even touch you, so that's great. Cool. So. Yeah.
I just laugh in the face of weaklings.
All right, and that's the end of their turn. It's your turn.
All right. The assault rifles use a different stat than handguns, right? They use heavy arms or shoulder arms.
They do use shoulder arms. Yes.
Shoulder. Okay. I don't have any points in that, so we'll have to see which.
Here's a dumpster for you.
Well, thank you so much because I'm leaving the dumpster.
Oh no! After I curated this dumpster for you.
Unless I can take it with me.
No. I mean, I guess you could push it.
How many movement squares do I get?
Depends on your character sheet.
Oh, right.
It should be a scat.
So 6. My move is 6. Does that mean 6 squares, or does that mean?
Yes, 6 squares. So 12 meters in total.
Right.
So you could get there. They were 20 feet away. They were 20 meters away from you. So that puts you within 8 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 or 10. Depending on who I'm shooting at. That's all the same. That's in the 7 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just gonna fire my very heavy pistol.
Yeah.
And I'll do the one slightly behind.
Yeah, this guy back here.
Yell pointer. Yeah, I'll fire at him.
Cool.
So that'll hit.
Perfect.
Do they dodge?
No. They do not have a fast enough reflex.
And very heavy pistol is 4d6 damage, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So that'll be 17.
That's a good amount of damage. You almost got a critical injury there. So 7 of that is absorbed, but 10 goes through. So oof. That's a good chunk of damage. He is not.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. He is not
Oh,
seriously.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. But he took a good amount of damage, so he's not looking the greatest right now. So, cool. And that's your turn, right?
That would be, unless you want to invent some new stuff for me to do.
Yeah. You want to say hi to your fans, do a peace sign, and be like, "Look at this." Dan, it's back to Skull's turn. You have three of these goons in this hallway pointing pistols at you. You sliced up and backflipped away from their other bullets.
Well, I hit him with a bat. the Tetsubo, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
1d10 plus. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna start shooting.
Yeah.
Start blasting.
Anyways, I start blasting.
And I'm gonna shoot the guy that I hit with the thing.
All right. Do it. Keep it going. Oh. I mean, we can try to see if he's able to dodge, but I don't think. It's just his evasion, I believe.
You don't think that's gonna You don't think that's gonna happen for him?
No, he got a 10, so no.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen for him too.
No, roll that damage. Get him. Oh wait, no, you were shooting at him. I'm sorry. It would have hit. It definitely would have hit. Sorry. It's all good. I forgot you were shooting and not hitting.
That's cool. That's cool. You're just the worst game master ever. 9 damage.
9 damage. He has 6 armor, so 6 is absorbed, but that gets ablated down to 5. So 3 damage goes through. But yeah. So he's not. Let's see. Is he seriously? No, he's not seriously wounded yet. But his armor's looking pretty thin now. So I believe you have another shot though.
I do.
Because you're dual wielding your pistols and pop 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 pop.
16?
Yeah, it's a 13 at this range of DV for pistols. So clear it just fine. This is the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's
injury! Oh yeah! Okay, Dan, I don't know if you have the rule book pulled up, but I'll link you the page here in just a second. Let me pull it up. Critical injury is on page 187. It is a critical injury to the body because you're aiming for the body. So you roll 2d6 and I'll tell you what injury you inflicted on him. I'll go ahead and start resolving the damage. So 5 is absorbed, but 12 goes through. That ablates his armor down to 4. He
5.
is critically injured now, or seriously wounded. Which seriously wounded means you take -2 to all actions.
Yeah.
On top of that, you said you rolled a 5 for the critical injury.
Yeah.
He has broken ribs. At the end of every turn, where you move further than 4 meters on foot, you resuffer this critical injury's bonus damage directly to your hit points. What is the bonus damage? Oh, sorry, up at the top here, I'm skipping stuff. All critical injuries cause a horrible injury and deal 5 bonus damage directly to the target's hit points when suffered. Okay, so he takes 5 more damage.
So that's 17 damage.
He is not looking good. He's not looking good. And he suffers that again whenever he moves more than 4 meters on foot.
Jesus.
Okay, just to say he's fucked up. So, were you gonna move at all or anything like that, or you staying right where you are?
They have a higher hit against me if I don't they?
Their DVs right now with the very heavy pistols at this range, because they're like right up on you, is a 13.
Oh. But I can dodge bullets.
You can dodge bullets.
Okay. So I'm going to go around the corner.
Okay, you do so.
Just be like, hey, come catch me. Come catch me. You can't do it. You can't catch me.
No pointer. We're back to you.
Cool. We're gonna go ahead and just attack this dude again with my heavy sword.
Yes.
In my body. And that's an 18 to hit.
He got a 13, so that hits.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
I'm not rolling well.
So he has 6 armor, but half of it is ignored. So only 3 goes through. And it still ablates his armor like normal, so that brings it down to a 5. So -3.
So there is no like reverse critical damage roll that you can do here, right?
No.
Like you damage yourself. Okay, that's good.
Okay, let's see here.
Well, I don't think the other dude's critical enough for me to kill him with the throwing knife. Even if I get max damage, I'm not confident in that. So I'm just going to attack this guy again.
Do it.
My rolls have been terrible.
Let me see what he gets. He got 14.
Got 23.
23.
That definitely hits.
You fucking slice him up.
All right. 14 damage now.
Oh, yeah. So let's look at this. So he has, let's see here.
That's good.
He has a armor of 6, but only half of it is ignored. Brings it down to a 5. So 3 minus 14 is 11. He takes 11 damage. He is seriously wounded. He's not looking great. So
did not kill him though. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. See here, 0 to 6. You said so DV. So I can do. Well, I can only move. I'm gonna move 6 meters back. There are no attacks of opportunity, so I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
When Null Pointer starts to run away back to me, I like frantically gestured, "No, don't come near me. Stay over there." But apparently, he's not paying attention. I wanted him to shoot you, not me.
Oh,
so
sorry, bud.
We'll go ahead and resolve. All right. So now it's the Mook's turn. Here's what happens. So this guy, they're gonna back up probably to this like the sidewalk right here, and they're both gonna just open fire. They moved. Let's see here. They're about. So you guys were. I'm gonna say they moved to 10 meters away from you right now. Does that make sense? Yeah, 10 meters. So now their DV is 15. Yeah. So they're 10 meters away, and they open fire with their very heavy pistols.
That looks like 12. But if that matters.
It would be the same DV, but thank you for saying that. The first one gets okay. So the first one open fires at you. They're both going to fire at you, no pointer. Actually, you're definitely the target. The first one got a 15.
That's fine.
Are you dodging this?
I mean, I'm gonna attempt to.
Okay.
I'd like to say yes. I have a good roll ish here.
Yeah.
Oh,
you got a critical. You can roll again, but you definitely dodged that bullet, that first one.
No need.
The second one, he rolled a 14 if you were going to dodge it, although based on DVs, it wouldn't hit you.
No, Christian wants it. He wants to take the.
Oh.
Well, what do you mean based on DVs? I mean, I still have to roll, right?
You get to choose whether you want to dodge bullets or not. You don't have to.
That's why I made the joke. No, Christian wants to take the bullet.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a choice. Yes, dodge the bullet.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 10 for that, so that's not great.
Oh, you were dodging. Okay, he gets damage on you then.
How low does he roll?
Yeah, I guess I'm confused on why I wouldn't want to do that.
Why you wouldn't want to try to dodge it? Because the DV was 15 and he rolled a 14. Based on distance.
Oh, I gotcha. Well then, yeah, I shouldn't try. Okay.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sounds good. So,
yeah.
However, something unexpected happens. Let's see.
Oh.
From up here, coming from like the 6th floor. Let's see. How far away are you guys from like the 6th floor right now? I'm going to say you're like 25 meters away.
Break out some Pythagoras.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
And a shot rings out, and it actually goes for you. He did not roll well.
Me? It goes for me.
For you.
For you? For me?
For you.
Who's it going to?
Yeah, he did not. He got an 8. So that does not hit you at all.
Probably not.
So coming, you can tell it comes from like the 6th floor. So the top of like this building like shoots out and like a bullet lands near your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just letting you know what kind of happens there. And then let's turn back up to Skull's confrontation. So first off, this guy absolutely is going to run away. So he moves. He tries to like limp. He doesn't move 4 meters. He moves.
He doesn't realize his ribs are broken.
Yeah.
Adrenaline.
He just moves right into the stairwell and kind of like huddles up and is just kind of like waiting there. While these two start chase you down the hallway and open fire. So we'll roll. This first one is he got a what is their shoulder arms? Or no, their handgun. Sorry, I forgot their stats. The first one got an 18 to hit.
Oh. Okay. I'll need to think about that. What do with that information? Okay, that's pretty high. 1d10 plus 8. I forgot to say that I want to use luck. It hasn't. Oh!
How much luck were you using? Oh, well, that's a critical.
I want to use 0 luck. Sorry.
You're supposed to say that beforehand.
Backflips. He was too busy doing backflips to say how much luck he wanted to use.
And a 9? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that bullet definitely doesn't hit you. The second one does roll a 13, which is the DV. So defenders always win. So the second bullet doesn't hit you. So.
Wait, so the first one does?
No, neither do.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Yeah. The first one was an 18, but you scored that critical. So you were good. And the second one was a 13, which is the DV, so it does not go through. So, yep. They both open
Right.
fire, nothing happens.
Okay. Shit.
We're back to you.
I fire.
Me?
God damn it, Dan.
Let's see here. I move closer and then I shoot gun.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you should be within 6 meters at this point.
Is there any downside to being like shooting right up on top of someone if you're firing a pistol? I don't think
No,
so.
as far as I know, no.
As long as I'm within 6 meters.
Yep, it's the DV of 13.
That's where I'm at.
So the guy to the left is seriously wounded,
I'm gonna
and the
shoot
guy to
that guy
all right,
who's seriously wounded.
yeah.
Crit fail.
Oh, well, I mean, oh
I'm gonna
no,
need to
that's not going to
roll.
hit.
It's gonna subtract. It's not gonna make it.
Yeah,
the
it's
number bigger.
no. So that just doesn't work. But it's a rate of fire of 1 because it's a very heavy pistol. Okay,
Yep.
got it. So, and that was all of your movement.
I have 2 more movement, so I guess I could.
If you
I mean, I could back
up a little bit, but it wouldn't
Yeah,
change much.
Wouldn't do anything. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Unless you want to
we're
plop another dumpster down within 4 meters.
not
of me.
in the middle of the street.
Ashley would have. Your fiance would have.
I'm sorry, I'm not yes-anding you with miracle dumpsters coming out of the sky.
Miracle Dumpster is my new band name.
Dan, we're back to Skull. What's Skull doing?
Okay, so Skull is gonna and run 5 squares, whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna run the way that you. So, 1d10. So wait to find out what Skull's gonna do. But first, he's gonna shoot. I don't know, the guy to his right. He's gonna shoot the guy to his right, and he gets 20.
Definitely hits. Yeah. Absolutely, because the DV's 13. So.
So then he's gonna roll 3d6. Sorry, not 2d6. He's gonna roll 3d6, and he's gonna put a space in between the R and the 3, so it doesn't mess up. My computer's roll 20 goes so slow for me.
Wow!
So
oh my gosh! Once again, so close to a critical.
Yeah.
So 7 of it is absorbed because he had full armor on, but that ablates down to 6. So that means 4 goes through. So, no, I can count. What's basic math? So 5 goes through. Yes.
And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Kick down this lady's door.
Yeah, Gina's door.
And
Yeah,
go 1 and just go, Gina, come here.
She's like hiding behind the couch
Gina,
with her holding her
Gina,
pets.
Gina, I'll help you. We gotta get out of here. Come here. Come on. We gotta get out of here. Come on.
What?
Yeah.
What?
We gotta move. We gotta go. Come here. You gotta
persuasion.
come here.
Roll persuasion, absolutely.
My persuasion. All right. $13? Question mark.
Okay. Let's see here. She seems let's see here. She seems reluctant, but she starts to step out with you, and you notice she has a shotgun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting out of here? What about my little babies?
Don't worry, I'll eat them later. It's fine.
Okay. So you start bringing her. Cool.
I had a totally different idea for Gina, but this is better. So
I'm so scared. Oh,
It's okay. Don't be scared, Gina. You're brave. You're a brave little soldier, Gina. You're a brave. You're brave. You're a brave little soldier. You can do it.
All right, Christian, no pointer's turn. The guy to the left is seriously wounded.
Yeah, so we'll move 6 meters. And we will throw. We'll throw a knife at the left guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that is actually the same roll, I believe, as the other to hit. Yeah. Because it's, let me make sure I'm doing this right. His dex plus athletics, yeah, so. Or maybe it's 13.
What are you doing again?
I'm rolling to hit on the throw.
Got it. Yeah. So they are between. Let's see here. You can close the distance and make it between 0 to 6 meters, or if you, I would say currently it's probably 7 to 12, which makes the DC.
I already moved my movement.
Oh, okay.
6, so I can't.
Your 6 movement is 6 squares, not 6 meters.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 6 meters.
It's 12 meters in total. So.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So you can move around, but just to let you know, 0 to 6 is actually harder. It's because we're using the grenade launcher DVs, because that's what they say for throwing stuff. So the grenade launcher from 0 to 6 is 16, whereas 7 to 12 it's a 15. So it's actually behooves you to stay between 7 to 12.
Yeah, I mean we can throw. We don't have to move all the way. We can throw in the middle of our movement. Correct. Here then.
Yeah.
I already rolled for it anyway. I know.
Oh, you got a crit.
It doesn't matter.
You're full of crits today.
Yeah.
That absolutely hits. Because they don't dodge. It's just the DV. Yeah. So boom. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, it's just 1d6?
Full of crits.
Oh man.
It's a light weapon.
Crit.
It's the guy on the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it does not have SP.
Yeah. So, that he has 5 armor, so that doesn't do anything.
Balls.
Yeah, critting the hit is just is great and all, but when you keep rolling low damage numbers, it's not great.
It's one of those things where it's like it rewards you for like really hitting something, but like the only thing, like you can crit on damage too, but you have to roll two 6s on like your damage die.
I think that's like where
that guy.
A game like D&D 1 point.
Sorry, Dan, you kind of cut out there. You said that's where a game like D&D does what?
I think it's like where they really succeed. I mean, if like it's you get a crit, you want to do big damage, right? You want to see big numbers. Like it's really hard to hit a crit. You want big numbers, and having like a 1.5 or a 2 times multiplier, I think would be really fruitful for something like this. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem. We will try again to kill one of these guys off. In melee range. This is actually 1d10 plus 14. Well, that's still right, because that's what I was rolling for before. Okay. So that's 17 to hit that guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. He's got a roll. Forgot. 12. So
melee range. Yeah, melee
definitely hits.
Attack there. Okay. All right. Good damage. I think that'll kill him.
Yes.
Look who hopped up on my lap.
Oh, look who's decided to join.
Bella wants to play.
Okay. So how much damage did you... Oh my gosh, 14?
Yeah.
Oh man, ignores half his armor, ablates it down to 4. So it would 3 would be blocked, but the 11 goes through. He only had 4 health left. So this is a fantastic time to talk about wound states. On page 220, it talks about wound states. So how this works is that there's 4 different wound states. There's lightly wounded, seriously wounded, mortally wounded, and dead. So lightly wounded, you have if you're less than full HP, there's no effects. It's just you're just lightly wounded. Seriously wounded, less than half your HP, -2 to all actions. And then if you're mortally wounded, this happens whenever you're less than 1 HP. And a lot of things happens here, which he just entered the mortally wounded stage. First off, he has -4 to all actions. He has -6 to move up to a minimum of 1. And at the start of each of his turns, he has to make a death save. Mortally wounded characters suffer a critical injury whenever they are damaged by a melee or ranged attack. So anytime he is attacked now, he instantly gets a critical injury. In addition, their death penalty save increases by 1 when they are attacked. And then once they've died, they're dead. They're not coming back. They're just gone. So let's see here. Death saves. Let me go to death saves real quick. Mortally wounded. Yeah. Suffer a critical injury when they're damaged. In addition, there's death saves. At the start of each of your turns where you're mortally wounded, you must make a death save. Roll a d10. If you roll under your body, you live. You can take your turn as usual. If you roll a 10, you automatically fail your death save. So, yes. And then each time you roll it, it goes up by 1. It continues to add up until you're brought back to 1 HP by stabilization, where it resets your base death save penalty, which can be increased by the nastiest critical injuries. So yeah. So at the beginning of each of his turns, he will have to make death saves. So we'll get to that when it's his turn again. But Christian, was there anything else you can do your turn? Or that was like your movement and your attacks, right? So
yeah.
All right. Well, it is their turn. So his body. Let's see. His body is a 5. So he has a 50% chance. He has to roll under in order to do this. Roll his body or under. And he rolled a 2. So he is still alive. But remember, he has, let's see. He has -4 to all actions and -6 to move. So he can only move once because his move was a 4. He can only move 1. So he might back up against this wall. And he is going to try to shoot. But he has a -4. So it's unlikely he's going to be able to get this off, but and he rolled a 1. Yeah, he shoots, but it's like he's like shaking, so it like goes wild over your head and stuff like that. This guy though is gonna make a pistol shot against you. He rolled 16. That would beat the DV. So are you going to try to dodge?
I try and dodge this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 1d10 plus 8. Right. Nope.
All right. So that's gonna go through.
I get hit by that.
He got 14 damage on you with his very heavy pistol.
So half the armor stops that, right?
No, it's a pistol shot, so you're full. Your armor blocks all of it.
Oh, that's right. You said how much damage? 14?
14. Yep. So
I have 10 armor.
Yeah.
So I take 4 damage.
Yep.
And my armor goes down by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Cool. All right. Well, that was these two. You hear another shot go off at the 6th floor of this building. Shapoo! Aiming at you, what is his? Which is a 13 to hit. That does not hit. Once again, it goes wide. So does it make sense?
Wild.
Am I calculating this wrong? I am calculating this wrong. I'm sorry. I wasn't adding his reflex into it. I thought this was the base. You know how there's base and then there's skill stat? I thought it was a base instead of just the skill. So yeah, that would make sense. Okay. So his base is... So he got a 21. So that does hit. I'm sorry, Dalton. I wasn't calculating that right.
I can't believe you.
And unfortunately, he's using an assault rifle. Which is 5d6. Oh no.
Crazy.
5d6.
Yeah. This is an assault rifle. So
this is
it could definitely crits, right?
Who's like up in the building.
Yes, 6th floor of like the bar that you guys were just at. Like I'll ping it again, but it's like coming from like this direction up here. Dalton, he got 3 6s and 2 1s, so that is a critical.
Yep.
On
sounds
you.
Like it.
So that's 20 damage to you.
Okay.
Oh shit. And it's a critical injury to the body. Let me see where that hits.
So it's an extra 5 damage, right?
It is an extra 5 damage, so 25 in total right
25.
now.
And then
it's
whatever
the 5 damage. The extra 5 damage is directly to the target's hit points when suffered. So,
that's fine, right? That's fine. That's no big deal.
He rolled a 10 for the critical injury, which is a spinal injury.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Here's the good news. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. And the base death save penalty is increased by 1. So it only affects you next turn.
All right, so you said 25 total damage?
Yeah.
Okay, 11 of that is armored. So 14 total.
Yeah.
26 and -1 SP on my body armor or my head armor?
Body. He wasn't doing aim shots.
And
so
I have a spinal injury.
Yes. So just next turn, you can't make a action. You can only move. And your base death save goes up by 1, but that won't really affect until
I die.
Until yeah. So yeah. And then let's go up to Skull. See what's going on with him. So Skull.
Yeah.
On your turn, something very out of the ordinary happens. All of a sudden, the lights in Gina's apartment turn off. It's completely dark in there now. The curtains shut, so it's completely black. And the fire alarm sprinklers turn on.
Okay.
So now, within this room, with the lights off and the sprinklers going, you have a -5 to all actions.
Yeah, so I was leaving anyway.
Okay, it's still their turn. This is happening on their turn, which is I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, so even to dodge bullets, I have a -5.
Yeah, it's to all actions.
Okay, all right. That's cool. No big deal.
And speaking of which, this guy. Let's see.
Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't claw my chin, Bella.
What is his move? Sorry, I'm just double checking to see if he can actually reach you. No, he can't reach you. All right. So they both move up, but they only have 4 move, which is just under what they need. Well, wait, what was this guy at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, they can't reach you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, this guy can, because he moved from here to 3, 4. No, sorry, I calculate because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he does move. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because they move 4, and he was right here, and he was right here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So okay. So this first guy's gonna shoot at you. He's the only one who can. He rolled a 17 to hit you. Would you like to try to dodge with the -5?
Yes.
Okay.
+3. Okay.
That's not looking good.
Okay. That's okay. It's okay. So I got a -4.
Okay. So he shoots at you and does 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage at you.
I have 10 armor, so
Perfect. It's all absorbed. Yep. So it doesn't even hurt you.
I'm so fresh you could suck my nut. Fresh you could suck my nut.
All right, you. It's back to you.
All right. I cry about my spine.
Yeah, that sucks.
So what I'll do is I'll move. So where did you say the guy was shooting from?
Do you see where I'm pinging right now?
No.
Kind of like in this bar. It's at the very south end of the
he's
map.
Like in the bar?
At the 6th floor. It's like the bar's on the 1st floor, but it's a tall building. Does that make sense?
Okay, I didn't realize there were dudes back in the bar. I thought he was one of the dudes who was like running away in the apartment.
No, he was taking shots from like the 6th floor, like across the street.
Okay, so there's not really anything I can do about that guy.
I mean, you can try shooting from that far away. He is how far away is he? He is like,
I mean, I can't shoot him because
25 meters.
But
oh, that's right. You can't action right now.
Regardless, with a gun, with like a pistol,
yeah,
that's still pretty impossible to hit. Is there anywhere to hide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I say you could make it into the building because how far is your movement? Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it into the building.
Where is the door?
Right here. So see where this hallway starts?
Okay, that's just okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I know that's confusing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I send a message. I tell chat that I'm gonna need some more bits for my medical treatment. You guys send the
they start popping through. Yeah. You start getting bits.
Euro bits.
Yeah.
There we go. There's your door for you, Dalton.
Cool.
I made dumpsters appears, and now here's doors. Okay, and we are back to Dan, who is being sprinkled in the dark and shot at.
Hi. So I'm going to tell Gina to go. Like, is she in the turn order now?
Sure. I forgot to. I'll just say she's going to go right after you. I forgot to add her in.
Okay. I don't know how I could do this without revealing to you what I'm trying to do. I was going to tell her to go first so I could use her as a meat shield.
Yeah? I mean, you can tell her to go and then hold your action till after like she goes, so she walks in front of you.
Yeah,
she has heard shots fired already. And she also has a -5 penalty.
She already fired her shots?
No, she's heard it. Like, you just got shot last turn, so she'll know you're asking her to run in front of fire.
Oh, and she won't do that.
I mean, you can still ask.
You have to grab her anyway, right? to
If-
user as a
if
meat,
he wants user. Yeah.
as a meat shield.
You know what?
so
This is too much. I leave the room.
it's
I leave the room.
So
and I whack.
so I guess I could say you could stand in like the doorway and be fine.
Yeah.
They're technically blocking your route out, but you could stay in the doorway and no longer have the -5 penalty, is what I'll say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Do it.
If only a net runner was in there to turn the lights back on for you.
I'm guessing that there's a net runner is probably the reason why.
That's a crit.
Ah!
That's a crit.
So my plan was to kill these guys quickly and then come in and help you with that, but it's not gone quickly.
Rolls have dictated otherwise.
12.
12. Hell yes. And this was a pistol shot?
Yeah. Very,
All right.
very heavy pistol shot.
So 6 of it is absorbed because he had 6 armor, but ablates the armor by 1, so it's now down to 5. The other 6 goes through, and he is now seriously wounded, takes -2 to all actions.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Don't even know.
guess what? I'm gonna do it again. So, is the other guy more wounded or like?
No,
What?
this guy's definitely more wounded.
Okay.
This is the guy I think you've been shooting ever since you broke the ribs of the other one.
Well, he's just a little guy, you know. He's
Yeah.
just
Who's? By the way, that broken rib guy's in the stairwell, just like.
Oh yeah, I
Just-
forgot about that guy.
Yep. He wanted you to forget about him. He's in there trying to fucking live.
Yeah, we'll come find him later. So that's a 17. So that hits, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that this is why I love this, because that plus 14, it's so nice.
It is.
You know, I just rolled a 3, and I hit.
Yeah. You're a solo. You're doing what you do. Oh. So
4 damage.
yes. So 5 is blocked. Blades the
down
armor
to
by 4.
Yeah.
So then he takes 4 damage. He's still up. He's still seriously wounded, but he took some damage. So
I'm going to yell to what's her name and
Gina?
say, "Are you gonna do something, or are you just gonna let me get shot?"
back up. She probably yells back.
Okay. So, do I have any recourse to step to the side here, or?
You could walk behind her. You'd start taking the -5 penalty, but you wouldn't be able to step to the side. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, that's fair. I'll do that.
Gina's gonna go, and she steps forward into the doorway. And this is a great time to talk about shotguns, because shotguns are interesting. How they work. Let me go to the page. So on page 174, shotgun shells. So basically, they hit in a 3x3 grid. It's just a 3x3 grid, and you only make one ranged attack, reflex plus shoulder arms plus 1d10 versus a DV of 13. And that's it. And if successful, every target in front of you within 6 meters, 3 squares, you can see takes 3d6 damage. And then it works as just like any other things where the defender's armors reduce damage as you do, blah blah blah. But you can still use your reflex of 8 to attempt to dodge. But that's how that works. So let me go ahead and make a reflex plus shoulder arms for her. Crap! I gotta grab her stats real quick. All right, her stats for shoulder arms. What is her shoulder arms? All right, it's a 0. That's okay. What's her reflex? Reflex is a 10. All right. She got a 15. So the 3x3 grid is both of these guys. So both of them are going to take 3d6 damage. Ooh. This guy enters mortally wounded. She does 12 damage to him. So he is at He has negative health right now. So he's going to have to he has less than 1 health right now. So he's going to have to make some death save throw at the beginning of his turn. And this guy takes, do I roll damage individually or do I use that same damage? Takes 3d. If successful, every target you see takes 3 to 6 damage. So I'm gonna roll separately for the other guy. Let's see here. Also he takes 10 damage. So he has 7 armor on. So 7 absorbed, gets ablated, but 3 goes through. So he's looking okay, but she just unloads that shotgun, and you see the guy in front of her just like, just recoil and like slump back, like against the door across the way, and he is, you can tell he's on his deathbed. So then she's gonna back up and like probably like get into the bedroom real quick and says, "Oh, you."
Sweet.
No, Pointer, it's your turn.
Yeah, that's interesting because you could have like, what's it technically called? Like the prepared the action where like once she goes, like takes a turn in front of you, then you could have grabbed her, right? But that would have still used your action, so you wouldn't have been able to do anything. Like if you did that to your last turn or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like how do you like? I guess like you just trust like the DM that gonna like move her in front of you.
Yep.
Or something like that.
Because you have to say it, right? Because like you can't just like keep that like, oh yeah, I plan that. Or I guess we just trust you on that.
As the GM, I think being a good GM is playing the characters as they would act. If Gina trusted Skull and like has been feeding him like leftovers and stuff like that, I think she would have no reason to believe he would use her as a meat shield. And if Skull chooses to do that, that is his prerogative. So
yeah, that's funny.
So he would use her as a meat shield, but he wouldn't let her get shot.
Wait, can he transfer because he's holding her? Can he actually help her dodge bullets? Just because, like,
I do
he's
have
in control of her.
I have
she
a
would have
Sandy.
-2 to all actions. It would be actively hindering her for dodging bullets.
No, it's fine. I'm not going to let you get shot. Wow. I tried my best.
I've tried my best.
So we'll move to kind of this side of this dude, and I'm gonna melee attack him once again.
Yeah.
What's that? That's 14, right? So that's 20 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Oh, sorry. What was the roll again?
20 to hit.
Melee definitely attack. Hits. Yeah, definitely hits. They got a 14.
Yeah, I assume so. Just want to make sure. Oh my god! Stop rolling ones.
Not your day. Not your day. So he has 5 armor. Half physic ignored. Rounded up. So that's 3. So 3 damage goes through. He's normal. He's lightly wounded. He's not seriously wounded yet. So he's doing okay. But you got another sword attack, right?
Yeah, I do.
He rolled.
I did.
Got a 12.
Yeah. So I'm gonna meet that. Yeah.
Oh my god! You guys are nailing it with these critical hits.
On the attacks, I want hit on the damage though. That's what I want. Okay, two crits right here. Caught it. Boom. That's close.
Oh, so close. So close. All right, armor's 4, so only 2 is blocked, so 10 goes through, and he is seriously wounded now. He definitely is seriously wounded. So. All right, and that's there.
Yes,
go ahead.
It doesn't matter if I move there. Seriously wounded. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay, sounds good.
With the rest of my movement, that is. Yeah.
So I rolled this guy's death save. It's currently at 6 now because his body was 5, and he rolled 5 last time, and now he has to roll 6 or under, or sorry, 4 or under, 4 or under. Yes, because it gets 1 harder. So he has to roll under, so it goes from 5 to a 4, and he rolled a 6, so he is dead. He just straight up dies.
Nice.
So, however, we kind of want to roleplay that and everything. He is out of the game. He succumbs to his sword slices, shall we say?
Oh, he bled out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. This guy obviously is gonna take a pistol shot at you. You're 2, 4, 6,
I'm
6.
inside though.
Oh no, not you, no pointer, not you. Sorry, I know that's confusing. He's taking a shot at null pointer. All right. He got a 15. Are you dodging?
Yeah, I'm definitely dodging.
Okay.
It was 13, right? Is my dodge 13? No, sorry. It's plus my reflexes, right? Yeah,
Yes.
it's 8. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that's a 10. That
It's
hits.
your reflex plus your evasion. Are you adding your evasion as well? Skill?
No, I'm not adding my evasion.
Yes, it's
That's
your
a mistake.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry.
It hasn't really hurt it.
It's not your reflex either. So how dodging bullets work? Let me go over this one more time. So
Oh my God.
how dodging bullets works?
Just say the word base.
Okay.
Everything is solved when you just say the word, because that
Base
automatically
Base evasion.
which is your level plus your.
It's your level in dex and your stat level for
Stat
evasion.
level?
Yes. So it'd be your dex plus your evasion equals your base. I know I just pissed off Dan again. I know this is confusing. Reflex, you need a reflex of 8 to be able to dodge bullets.
Because you're saying it confusing.
Right.
You need a reflex of 8 to dodge bullets, but when you actually dodge the bullet, your roll uses evasion, your base of evasion.
Which your evasion is your level, like in whatever.
Yeah.
Plus the stat for it. So.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, so that would be
so you rolled
so
a
that
2.
would just be 12, right? So it'd just be 2 plus 12, so 14.
14. So it's 1 under,
Yeah.
so he does get that shot off on you. So you got 12 damage coming your way.
Okay, I take 3, and my armor goes down 1. All right.
A shot rings out from up on top of this roof. I believe you are... How far away are you? You're between 26 and 50 meters away. So, okay.
50?
26 to 50 meters, yeah. From the 6th floor and stuff. Oh yeah, he got a 24 to hit.
Okay, I'm not dodging that.
You can try. Do you want to try?
No, I can't, right? Because
why not? It's an assault rifle bullet.
I wouldn't be able to roll high enough if it's 24.
If you got a crit?
That's true. Yeah, I'd have to get a crit. Sorry, because I could add that to it. You're right.
Oh, sorry.
So there's at least a 10% chance.
He got a 22. Sorry, 22 was actually 22 instead of 24. Sorry.
See, there you go. That's already. Look at that.
Well, I got.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, Christian!
All right, let's go.
You were so like, oh, I'm not gonna get this. Look at this! You're rolling crits all day today.
Well, I didn't. No, well, I didn't think I could roll that high, but I forgot. Yeah, I could re-roll if I hit the crit. Yeah, so.
So this bullet, I don't know. You got like your spider sense
so
or whatever. Your Netrunner sense tingles, and this bullet comes like right at your head, and you dodge out of the way of it. Insane. So which is great. So you dodge out of the way.
In the membrane.
Yeah. Let's go up to the floor that Dan's on. Let's go ahead and start this guy's. Let's do his death save. All right. What's his body? His body is also a 5. 50% chance. He rolled a 10. And a 10, because he had to roll under, means he instantly dies.
Let's go.
Yeah. So he is straight up dead. He takes that shotgun blast from Gina and just gets like, we'll just say he just got blasted all over that wall, that door of Dr.
Look
Carver's
at Gina
door.
and go, that was my kill.
This guy's gonna step over his compadre's dead body and takes shots at you, but it's dark. I don't think he can see you. I'm gonna say he has a -5 to hit you. I would think. How would that work?
For some reason I see Gina and Skull just like doing the whole Gimli and Legolas thing where they're just like counting.
Susted, trying to trump seer. Task obscured by darker darkness. Oh, okay. So
Gimli.
Yeah, it'd be -5. Okay, so he's gonna try to take a shot at you still. What was his base again? It was 10. That's right. Nope. That is super low. That's like a 6. That's not gonna work. All right. So yeah. So that does not hit you. And that's their turn. We're gonna go to you. Let's go ahead and take your turn, and then let's take a quick break.
Okay.
You missed the one dude outside that's still alive, right?
No, I thought he took a shot at you. I thought he did damage. This guy? Who didn't die?
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, I did take damage from that. Okay.
Because I did him. I'm going to step
then
out. I'm going to shoot gun.
Kapow!
And I think that's a miss.
13 defender wins. Yep.
Yep.
But do you have... you only have a rate of fire of 1. That's right.
And then I go back inside.
Okay.
No.
All right. Let's take a quick break and come back. Let's see how this combat ends. It seems to be going well for some members. Other members are getting spinal injuries. So let's come back and see how many people Gina and Skull can paint the walls with. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be right back after a quick break.
All right. Peace.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the ABCs of RPGs, where we teach you the basics of tabletop role-playing games. I'm Spencer. I'm the GM for Cyberpunk Red, which is the current campaign that we're doing. We're currently doing one of the Jumpstart adventures called The Apartment. Currently, we join our players here in the middle of a engagement with WorldSat as they try to forcibly take their apartment building from them. We are joined by our players, Dalton.
Hello, I'm Dalton. I'm playing a character called You, who is a streamer online or on the garden. And they're a little fed up with this. They don't even like this apartment. They're only here because it's cheap and a nice lady gives them food sometimes.
Yeah.
So if given the chance, probably would have left. Just fine, no big deal. They didn't have to send goons. I was even listening in on that conversation that Null Pointer was having on the phone, and I was really thinking maybe I just kill him and pick up the phone and say, "Yeah, I'll sell it." Sure. That was a real thought that went through my head.
Dang, dude. I treated you well. I never raised your rent.
What are you talking about treated us well? You're out here just yesterday doubling rent.
Not your guys, not your rent.
Or the Andersons. Oh, man.
The Andersons are pieces of shit.
All right, yeah.
They deserve
introduce
that.
your landlord-ass character.
Skull. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I kill people. That's about it.
Thank you, Dan. All right, and of course our landlord, Christian, who plays Null Pointer. Do you have any other characteristics?
Landlord as Null Pointer. Yeah, my name is Christian, and I'm playing the Netrunner. Unfortunately, my goal is to get in and start this net running and show that off here. But these guys have been, well, I haven't been rolling very well for my damage, so it's taken longer than expected here. But we're having fun.
Perfect. Yeah. So where we last left off, you guys are still kind of in the middle of combat. We're back at the beginning of turn order with Dan's character Skull at the top here. Now, the lights are currently off in the apartment room up here, and the sprinklers are going, making it any kind of actions inside of there a -5. Gina actually ran to the doorway, removed the penalty, and shotgun blasted 2 of the guys there. Currently, this guy's standing on top of his dead teammate. As like when she came out and shotgun blast and ran back into the bedroom. Dan, your character Skull is right there in the hallway. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna go back out into the hall, and as I walk by Gina, kind of smack her butt, and I just say like, "Good kill, champ," like friendly, like not like not like
room.
Sexually, like
right,
yeah, locker room, like good kill, you know. I am a little perturbed that you stole it, but hey, I actually, shotguns, we like it. And I just walk up and like not even like talking to the guy, right?
Yeah.
Like just no look, critting,
Mm-hmm.
So okay. I'll keep going. So that's a 36 to hit.
36. Oh shit. Definitely hits. You're shooting him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the DV is only 13.
It's 12.
Oh, that's a good amount of damage. His armor is 6, so half of it is blocked. A blade's down to 5, so he takes 6 damage. He is not seriously wounded, but he's doing okay. So
again, dude, what the heck is happening? I swear to God.
Did you critical hit again?
And again, what? I'm hitting 1d10. I'm hitting /R 1d10. Rolling 1d10.
God.
It
did it again.
We believe you.
Wow.
Holy crap. So that's 24, 34, 42. So that was 42 to hit.
So when you get a crit, you only roll once. It doesn't continue.
Or is it a 34 to hit?
It's a 34. It still hits. It still hits. So roll your damage.
Go to casino.
Triple 3s. Yeah. 5 of it is blocked, but that's okay. Bleeds down to 4 armor now. So 4 damage. What does that bring him down to? 12. He is seriously wounded. -2 to all attacks.
And I look at Gina and I just say, clean. You can clean up. And so I only used I think 3 of my movements. I'm gonna
you can definitely get out of the way for sure. Yeah. Cool. Speaking of which, Gina happily she runs by and she smacks your back, tag team smacks your back and everything.
Yeah.
Runs up and then launches her shotgun blast which is DV13. Oh my god, she nails it. Yeah, definitely. Because I think it's just her reflex, but it doesn't matter. She kills it. Yeah, she got an 18.
I yell out at her, "What's with the scared old lady act?"
Oh, she didn't roll well. She got a 6. Let's see here. And his armor is 4, so 4 is blocked. But 2 goes through.
That shell was a bird shot.
Yeah, it was. I put the wrong shell in. And then she
It's all right.
backs
It's
up.
okay, Gina. It's all right. This is giving me Deadpool energy, by the way. With like the old lady. What's her name?
Yeah.
That Deadpool the
blind old lady he lives with in the movie. Yeah.
What's her name? Billy Bob or something?
I forget. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about, though.
Oh, man. Okay. Null Pointer. It is back to you.
Okay.
This guy's seriously wounded. Some guy on the 6th floor of the bar across the street shooting at you.
I'm not sure how I'm getting to the guy across the street and on the 6th floor anytime soon. So, we're just gonna go back in for some damage.
For some killing.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some shooting or some slicing. One of the two.
Still hit. Yeah, that's the hit. 18.
Oh, yeah, he has to evade. He got a 15, so you hit him for sure.
Hey, there's a good damage roll. 14 damage.
So he had 3 armor left. So bleeds down to 2. Might not matter, though, because 3, that's 11 damage that goes through. He had 6 health left. So let's... he's gonna do a death save on his next turn. But you can do another attack if you want to try. If you do another attack and succeed, you inflict a critical injury on him. So it's up to you if you want to do another attack on him. And you increase his death save.
Yeah, I feel like it's worth it, right?
I would say so, because you have the extra attack.
All right, it's 23 to hit.
23. Yeah, he got lower than last time, so you definitely get him.
So the damage doesn't matter, right?
The damage what? I'm sorry?
Doesn't matter. Like rolling damage here doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. He just gets a critical injury. So go ahead and roll me 2d6. Sorry, in the meantime, I was looking up medium. Oh, okay.
It's a 10.
Okay. No, that's the wrong thing. Let's see here. Sorry, I gotta get to the critical injuries. You got a 10? Oh yeah, spinal injury. Great. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. So if he survives his next turn, he can attack back. And his base death save penalty is increased by 1. And he has a body of 5, so it increases to 4. So he has to roll 4 or lower in order to survive next turn.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty satisfied with that. Then we're just gonna move on back. So I moved 2, right? 1, 2, yeah. So
move back into the building.
Move 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Cool. Perfect.
I'll let him just die out there alone. Haha. That's my turn.
All right. So on their turn, this guy, first off, has to make his death save. So he has to roll 4 or under. And he rolled a 4. But he can only move. So he's just going to try. He's just going to start limping away. He's just going to start running away because he's dying. He doesn't know what to do.
I knew I should have subscribed to Trauma Plat.
So this, all of a sudden, I'm not sure if anybody can see or hear this. You know what? You and No Pointer, there's probably like a window in the door, so you can probably see something kind of happening outside. From the 6th floor, what happens is a grapple hook shoots out and goes into like the 3rd floor. And you just see this dude grapple into the 3rd floor. You just see him kind of like just ride into the 3rd floor. He just kind of if you want, you wouldn't be able to do it. Null Pointer, if you want to give me a perception check to see if you see anything, you can go ahead and give me one right now with a DV of 20.
Sure.
No, actually, it's going to be a DV of what's between 20 and 15. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the specific difficulty.
17.5.
17? Oh, well.
So probably 18.
Professional, 17. Yep, it's a professional difficulty value. So roll me a 17.
And this is a perception?
Yes, but it's just Null Pointer. I'm sorry, you wouldn't be able to. Well, I guess no, you.
We're in the same. We're in the, we're in the same like spot.
Yeah, but it's for a specific result. Just both of you roll it, and I'll explain what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Oh God, where's my?
Nope.
And not the greatest. Or no, it is. Okay, cool. 1d10. It's just int, right? Or no, perception is the skill. So it's the base skill plus the int.
Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He moves too quickly on this grapple rope. You don't notice anything.
Dang.
Yeah.
I actually have a grapple as well.
After he does that, while you two are standing inside, in that hallway, the lights turn off and the sprinklers turn on. You now have -5 to all actions in the hallway.
Yay.
Let's go back up to the 3rd floor. This guy did his thing, so he's right there, but you don't know that. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah. So this guy, he is gonna back up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only move 4, so he's gonna back up along the hallway and everything. And that's, I think. Well, I guess he could take a shot while he's looking down the hallway. He is gonna take a shot. It's -5, but he's gonna take a shot. So it is a 10. That would not hit. Nope. He fires wildly into the room. And it doesn't hit anything.
It's the bird.
Yep. All right,
No, it doesn't hit the bird.
It's back to you down here.
Yep.
You are in this hallway. It is the lights are off. It is sprinkling on you. What are you doing?
So did I know anything about like that guy outside leaving? Is he leaving? Is he?
You can take a quick peek. Yeah, he's definitely like limping off. He doesn't look good.
Okay. I'm fine with that. If I try to make my way into these stairs, what happens?
Yeah, stairs are fine. They have not been, no sprinklers, lights are on, so you're good.
Okay. So 1, 2, and then does 3 take me up somewhere?
So, I don't know exactly how these how movement in the stairs exactly work, but what I do have for frame of reference is that it takes. Oh shit! I was supposed to do that. Fuck! It takes 3 rounds to get to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Starting on the 1st floor.
So I guess I'll start that process.
Yeah. Sorry. What I meant to do was, by the way, these guys have made it to the top of the stairs. You guys might not know that, but yeah.
many dudes were up there?
So remember, 2 ran in at the beginning, and there was 2 on the street, and you guys were just dealing with the 2.
Right, but I see 5 upstairs.
Yeah, so 6 dropped on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus whoever's in the other building?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's probably a sniper somewhere.
Yeah.
There's definitely a net runner somewhere.
All right. Well, I have nothing else to do.
Whee!
Okay. We're back to Skull.
Whee!
Sprinkling. It's dark in that room.
It's sprinkling in this hallway too, or
No. The hallway's
Not this
fine
one?
on the 3rd floor. It's just the 1st floor that they have to suffer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if I go diagonally. I'm gonna whack him with my, because his armor is so down. I'm gonna whack him with my Tetsubo.
Do it.
Although it doesn't hit as hard. 18 to hit.
All right. 18 does hit. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot. It's melee. He has to roll. What is his evasion? It is 14. So, yeah, that hits. Ooh, that's 12 damage.
So, and it ignores half armor, which half armor was.
He had
right?
3, so it's 2. Yeah. So 10 goes through. So he had 10 health left. So he's gonna have to make a death save at the beginning of his turn.
Please, do I have to roll a d10 to see what condition he has? Or did he already have one?
No. So if you're able to make another attack, so once you hit mortally wounded, that's
Right.
if you take any damage, you get a critical injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a rate of fire of 1, so I cannot attack again. So that would be my turn. Yep. And that would mean it then go to Gina to finish that up. Yes, it does. Gina, get on in here and shoot him with your shotgun, girl.
Okay.
I don't know why he starts talking country.
he goes into a country mode when he starts killing everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Gina, let's see, what's her movement? 7. Yeah, she flies out of that room. I can't get around you, she says, and I'll look this way, and she'll just go right there. No pointer.
Wait, she's not going to shoot the guy?
She can't. It would be shooting you.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You're like engaged in melee combat right now.
Yeah, she has a shotgun, so there's.
Oh, right.
Can't really precision aim a shotgun.
It just deals damage to everyone in the cone.
Yeah, no, I forgot that she had a shotgun. Bing bong, bing bong, no pointer. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I am. Okay.
Yeah. So I say to Gina, Gina, you should really take some more time so Christian could decide what he wants to do.
Okay, I'll
Gina,
keep moving. I'll protect the other side of the hallway.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna go up to this access point here, try and make some quick work of this light/water situation we got here. Hopefully to help out and whatever is, I'm hearing these gunshots up above us.
Yeah.
So it seems like we could use a little bit of help here.
That's perfect. Yeah.
So I'm gonna come. I'm gonna move up. I have exactly enough movement to get to the access point. Be right on top of it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna jack in. Because I already knew the access point was there, so I didn't need to scan.
That's right. So I think we said at the beginning at one of our first streams, but because you live in this apartment, you don't have to ID, you don't have to or not ID, but you don't have to scan for any access points because you live here. You know that there's 2 access points near the elevators and near the fire alarm on each side of the apartment complex on every floor, and then 1 in the satellite dish at the top. So you're able to just go and jack right in because you don't have to spend an extra net action to do that. Because how many net actions do you get per turn?
Well, I start off with an interface of 4, rank of 4, so I have 3 net actions.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming here, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming that I would also know the password and wouldn't have to attempt to backdoor through a password.
Yes, most likely yes. So
because this is my building essentially, or
exactly
kind of my building.
Which, speaking of, I'll go ahead and reveal the first table to show you how the archetype looks. So to everybody at home, gaze up on the map on the 3rd floor in the upper corner. I'm not sure if you can see this. I have it right next to the apartment complex up here. This is what's called the net archetype. And you can think about it like every building has their own net archetype. And it's a number of floors. Think of it like an elevator. And as you net run, you're slowly going down further into more and more levels. But you never know how many levels there are. You just know if there's another level below you. So you're gonna know if you hit the bottom floor, but if you will also know if you don't, and you don't know how many more levels there are or what's on the next level until you go there. So, like Christian was saying, the first level is a password you normally have to do a difficulty value of 15, but Christian already knows the password. He lives here. So so he's able to just kind of go through.
I think that's the benefit of just the way it happened. We role played that I kind of am in ownership of this building, so that kind of just works out for me where I wouldn't have to do this. But in the base, how this is actually set up, I would have to technically do that if we didn't do that, right? Mm-hmm. No, so that's cool.
Yeah.
This is your swamp.
So I believe that means that I can just proceed to the next level there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since I don't have to take that action, and I still have 3 actions. To take.
So you go further to the next level, which is a control node. It controls the sprinklers and the fire alarm.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's very convenient because that's at least what I was looking for. Exactly. So I have to take control of this, or keep control of this control node to be able to access this stuff. So from there, let's see here. Where was it?
So the control DV is 12, and how the resolution for this works is that it's your interface level plus your 1d10 versus that DV. So it's different from other stuff because usually it's skill level plus the rank in the skill. Or the attribute plus the
program attack or something like that. Yeah.
But this is just interface plus 1d10.
So that'll be 4 plus.
Only a 4? Are you sure?
It's 4 plus 1d10. And I beat it, so I don't need to.
I have your interface down as a
crit.
As a 7.
That might be his old character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Before we didn't have access to the old one.
That doesn't sound right, even at that. But
okay.
Well,
you got a 10.
It says in the rule book that you should start at 4 unless like you put like points into it or increase that. But I didn't get to 7. I'm pretty sure I had 4.
Well, that's your net running that's your interface rank. But I think that's different for your interface, isn't it?
Interface rank is your we're this calculation is interface plus 1d10. Interface rank is just your interface value, right? Unless I'm getting confused here. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And then depending on the rank, it decides how many net actions you get. Mm-hmm. So it is better to rank that up. Because this is my role as value, right. Basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I guess I got confused. Sorry, I think the reason why I got confused was because it looks like to me they in the Jumpstart kit, that was another thing they did different. I think they added intelligence to your interface in the Jumpstart, but yeah, in the full rules, it is just your interface skill, whatever your rank is for that. So
yeah, that's what it says at least.
So you're doing it completely correct, Christian. Sorry about that.
No problem. Yeah, I actually succeeded that roll.
Nice.
So I at that point control so each control node can only be activated once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be held by another netrunner or a demon. And I might have to like take control of that before I can like do that, use it. But and then I have to, so I take an action to do that, and then it looks like I also have to take an action to, an addition on that action to like control whatever I was taking control of, right? So like if it's a camera, like move the camera or turn it off or something like that. So I'm going to just turn off the sprinklers and turn on the lights again.
Cool. Were you doing that just like everywhere?
Well, we don't have cameras as a part of this system, unfortunately.
No. So you're just going to make sure they're off everywhere, right?
The sprinklers will be off everywhere, and we'll turn on the lights.
Interesting enough, you are able to successfully turn off all the sprinklers, but if you look, it's only sprinklers and fire alarm. The lights aren't.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
So sprinklers are off. So
I assumed it was the same control node. Yeah.
I looked up the stats. It does reduce it from a -5 to a -4 instead, but with the lights off, it's still -4 in the areas you attempt to do actions in those areas. So currently, it's just Gina's apartment in that first floor, like hallway and such. The lights are off, but that's something you do know that you don't have control over the lights just yet. So.
Yeah, so I don't know that about the lights, but I know the sprinklers. Yeah, we'll just turn those off completely.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
And I technically still have one action left because that would be 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
So I could proceed to the second or the third level.
Okay, let's do it.
I think.
Well, so your first action was jacking in. The second one was wrestling control over the control node, and I thought your third was taking control over the control node, like activating it.
Well, jacking in is a meat space action, right? That's not a net action. Oh, no, it is a net action.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, so that would be 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I thought that was, yeah.
Yeah. You can still go down, but you wouldn't be able to do anything.
We're not gonna go down until I can do something.
Okay,
I think.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
So next up, it is the enemy's turn. So let's go down to street level guy who's limping away. He now has to make I think it was 4 last time. He has to make a 3 or lower to live. And he rolled a 7, so he's dead. He collapses on the street outside, just falls down and dies.
Like we planned it.
Now, let's go ahead and just roll this guy's death save, see if he lives. And he rolled a 10. He's straight up dead. Dan, if you want to describe how he finally succumbed to his wounds. Did you dismember him or anything?
I hit this guy with... So, I imagine when I hit him, I probably hit him in the ribs a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I hit him in the side, and, like, that already, like, just, like, messed stuff up. And then I kept, like, shooting the spot that I hit really bad. And I'm just imagining, like, maybe, like, his, like, insides are, like, starting to fall out or something. I don't know. That wouldn't happen. No. Because it's blunt damage and bullet holes, so I don't know how that would happen. It'd be all internal.
Yeah.
On the inside.
It
looks like soup.
Oh, nasty.
On the outside, it's all his meat bags, the wall of the meat bag sack is perfectly structured. There's a couple holes, but it's not going to fall apart, but inside it's all just liquid.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Beautiful, Dan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're just a bunch of meat bags, aren't we?
Okay. So all of a sudden, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
This guy's name is Streamline.
That sounds familiar.
You recognize Dan. You might not recognize who he is, but he has one normal eye, one white eye that's clearly cybernetic, and he had an assault rifle but drops it. And no, he'll keep his assault rifle right now because he can't reach you. So he's gonna take a shot. You're only 2, 4, 6, 8 meters. I don't think this is gonna be hard to do.
Wait, where's
assault rifle in the hallway?
Oh, there he is.
17,
I thought he was dead.
Right behind you.
17. No, he grappled into the 3rd floor. So he has to beat a 17 unless you want to dodge. So let's see. His marksmanship is
I'll dodge.
8. 13. He only got a 15. He would have missed. So you don't have to roll.
Well, I rolled a 15 anyway.
So there you go. Yep, you're good. He takes a shot at you with his assault rifle, and clearly it doesn't. Yeah, nothing happens. However, the guys over here in the hallway, they are going to. Why can't I control them?
Oh yeah, I forgot there were more. In the stairwell.
I moved them to the map layer. That's why. Nope. What is happening? Nope. There we go. Sorry, I moved them to the map layer instead of the token layer. Hold on. Okay, they're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna move 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And they're both gonna take shots at Gina. No, Gina! No! Oh shit.
She can't dodge bullets.
She can't. She sure can't. But one got a 15, one got a 12. So one misses, the other one does hit. The one that hits only does 4 damage, which does not go through Gina's armor. It absorbs it all. So she gets hit. Armor does the thing that it does. So she is fine. So, let's see here. It's now Yu's turn. Oh, wait. What did they do?
Who are you?
No, they don't do anything.
Darn you, cock kick.
Yeah, they don't do anything. Nope, it's your turn. Sorry.
This is my second turn climbing the stairs.
Correct, yeah. So you got next turn, you'll arrive at the 3rd floor. Skull.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah, it's back to you.
I just say, hey, pal, you look like you got a problem. And I shoot him.
Okay, shoot him. 21, he can dodge bullets. What is this? 10. Oh, he got 17, so he does not dodge your bullet.
Too slow. Just like my roll 20. It's 9.
His armor is 15. It absorbs it all.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Are you going to shoot again?
Yeah, I guess. But next turn, I'm definitely gonna hit him with the.
He only got a 14. So that hits. Yep. Yep.
R3D6. Come on, big damage, big damage, big damage.
16. All right, that ablates his armor.
By 1. And does 1 damage.
Yep.
It still makes it easier for other damage to go through.
That's right.
That's true. That is true.
All right.
Man,
something.
Gina is gonna move forward and just shotgun blast these guys. Just absolutely just blast them. Oh shit.
Yeah, you do it, Gina.
I don't think she gets it though.
Oh, you, Gina.
No, she does. Yeah,
Gina.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Woo.
3d6. First guy takes 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, and that is his armor. So it absorbs, unfortunately. And the second guy, like, he takes it right to his chest. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it makes it through the second guy's armor. So he ablates, and he takes 1 damage. Great, cool. All right, Gina's doing her shotgunny thing. So null pointer. You're back. You're on the second level of the archetype, or architecture, sorry, and you have 3 net actions.
Let's go deeper.
All right, next.
Where did you?
Level.
Oh, we don't know. Never mind.
All right, next level is a control node for the elevator. So the control of DV12.
Where's the elevators at?
Oh, they're right here. They're right next to the bathrooms.
Oh, those are elevators. Okay. Well, that would have been better than the stairs.
Well, I mean, you know, somebody's in the architecture.
True.
So would it have really been better?
True. Would have been better. That's true. Well, yeah, I do know that now, but I didn't know that at the time where, or either of us knew, you know, when you went up the stairs. But okay. So even to get through past this level, like say I
As far as
say
I
know, don't care to control the elevators, can I pass through without having the control, or do I have to just successfully control control check and everything here first, and then at least the control check and then move on?
Yeah.
Or can I just skip through that?
I don't think you have to take control. I don't think you have to do the control. I think you're just allowed to just go past it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't see any need for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think creatively. Yeah. I don't see any need for that right now.
Yeah.
So if we can, yeah.
Yeah. Typically, the only things that would stop you is like a program or something, but even then, you can slide past them, and that's a DB to get past them. But that's different from just this is just like a control node. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to control the elevators, gain control of the elevators. So if I'll go to level 4.
All right,
I'm gonna
moving
reveal that.
on down. So, you've gotten here, but you are not alone on this level. There is someone in this system who's with you.
Someone.
Yeah, so
Is
I'm
that
not sure.
Black Ice?
Actually, yes. So not only is there a Netrunner on this level, but also, let me bring this up real quick.
Mm.
Let me make sure. There we go. Boom. I know it's going to be hard to see, but that is a Hellhound Black Ice program. Now, how this works is that, let's see, let me read it real quick. Black Ice. When you encounter enemy black ice lying in wait in an architecture, you roll your interface plus your speed bonus you have active, plus 1d10, versus black ice's speed plus 1d10. So the black ice is going to roll 1d10 versus its speed, and this is a hellhound, so its speed is 6. So, it rolled low. It got a 6. And the reason why we're doing this is, like, when you first encounter a black ice, you're basically doing this to try to go before it, or else you suffer its effects immediately. And then we add it to the top of the initiative order. So I'm going to put that there.
Speed bonus. I don't. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any speed bonus.
No, it's typically activated with if you have like the Speedy Gonzalez program and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's just 4 plus 1, the 1d10. Rolled an 8.
You beat it. Oh wait. Well, it's tied, but I believe you are the defender versus Black Ice. I think you're the defender in this scenario. Or Black Ice plus 1d10. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see if you encounter if it beats your check. Okay, yeah, you are the defender. So it did not beat your check, so you win. You do not suffer its effects immediately. It is then placed into the initiative queue at the top. One number entry higher than the previous highest initiative, which I've placed it there. So yeah. So nope, you're fine. You do see that there on this 4th level, there's a control node for the lights, which is a DV12. There is a Hellhound, Black Ice, and a Netrunner currently on this level. You see him over there, or you see her on the other side. So,
okay, so I'm gonna start with what's it called? Resing the armor program.
Yes. Which armor program do you have? Is it Flak?
No, it's called armor. It's a defender.
Yes.
Technically a defender program.
Yep. All brain damage you receive by 4, as long as this program remains res. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna res that as a res of 7. That's gonna be my first action. And then I am going to. Do we do this now? Oh yeah, if the problem is the Netrunner stays in, they could activate more Black Ice programs, which would not be good. So
if they have more Black Ice, remember Black Ice takes up 2 slots on your interface. That's a good chunk.
Yeah. Mm. We are going to then res the deck crash program, which is an anti-personnel personnel attacker. The enemy netrunner is forcibly and unsafely jacked out of the architecture, suffering the effect of all resed enemy black ice they've encountered in the architecture as they leave. So I haven't resed any enemy black ice.
Yeah.
But that's still not good for them.
No. Let's see. No, they don't have. I don't think they have anything that prevents that. Because that you said deck crash, you did?
Yeah. So they're gonna be unsafely jacked out, which there's rules for that and the damage that you take if that happens. I think.
Yeah.
On top of you have to then you take damage from any black ice that you like slid past or have encountered that you didn't kill, basically.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yep. So, which, if you look on page 204 with Deck Crash, it says the icon is a cartoon stick of dynamite thrown by the Netrunner. Of course, you can change it to however you want it to look. But I imagine you just throw this like cartoon stick of dynamite at the other enemy Netrunner, and they just like wide-eyed look, and then they just get blown out of the system. So yeah, they didn't have anything to prevent that. So you blast them right out.
I was trying to find the rules for if there was any extra damage that they take there. I thought there was.
I think the damage is supposed to be if
they slid past any
black ice.
Existing enemy black ice. Maybe. Okay. Well, still gets them out. Maybe that wasn't a great use of that. But nevertheless, we did it. And my last action is going to be resing the sword program and attacking this hellhound with the sword.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That is a attacker program, which is an anti-program attacker. And it does 3d6 res to black ice program, or 2d6 res to a non-black ice program.
So everybody at home, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
So
you're good.
Everybody at home, how programs work in general is you activate them using a net action, and they do their thing. So whether that's like a speed program that boosts your initiative, or like your speed initiative, or whether it's a defensive program like Christian's doing, so he like activated defense program, activated the deck crash program, which was an attack program, right? And then now he's activating a sword program. And how that works is that since like deck crash, it just kind of does. Well, let's see here. Make an attack roll versus target. Enemy netrunners forcibly jacked out of the architecture. I think we were supposed to have them roll against the deck crash. Because how it works is that
they should.
So it is the black ice. Your interface plus program attack plus 1d10 versus target interfaces plus 1d10. So they're just going to roll their interface plus 1d10. They got a 6. So sorry, this was for the deck crash.
You got a 7 there.
You beat them. So it happened. What happened? They got booted out. So now,
right.
Now go ahead and make your interface plus program attack plus 1d10, which I believe sword gives you at +1 for the program attack.
Yeah.
Okay. And then versus the black ice defense plus 1d10, which the hellhounds is. So in the book, like on page 206, the hellhounds, they have a perception, a speed, attack, a defense, and a res. And their defense is only a 2. So they don't have a whole lot of defense, but their res is a 20. So that's kind of like their health. So
but what about their riz?
Their riz? Oh man. Hellhounds have no riz. So he did roll 9, so that brings his roll to an 11.
Well, I rolled an 8, so.
Oof. Okay. So unfortunately, it does like dodge out of the way. So, but you jacked out that Netrunner.
Yeah. Cool.
And I think that was your
That's
third
all
net
for me.
action, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Well, let's go to the enemy's turn. Let's see here. Who's still alive? We just got these 3 goons, technically 4 on the 4th floor. So Streamline. So Dan, you see him just drop his assault rifle at you, right? And he looks directly into your eyes, and you see his arms just like have these like fold out blades that just come out, and he just goes and like kind of slices at you. You recognize these as rippers.
Can I dodge this?
Yeah, hell yeah, do it. So let's see here. His melee weapon. Okay. 10 plus. He only got a 2. Or sorry, he only got a 12.
Uh-oh.
What did you get? Oh, you got a critical fail. Oh no. Oh, he beat you. He got it off. Okay, he does 2d6 of melee damage, and half of it gets through, just ignores your armor. So he did 5. So he does 5 damage to you, but how much is your armor right now?
It's 10.
It's 10, so you just absorb it, because it would have blocked 5. So you're good. And it doesn't ablate, because it didn't go through.
Oh.
You're fine. But I will say, he does have a second attack, though, because Rippers get two ROFs, rate of fires. So a second attack is coming for you. He got an 11. Let's see if you can dodge it.
1d10 plus 12. Come on. What?
It's all coming back. You got so many critical hits before.
It's all coming back. Okay, so I got a 12.
A 12. Okay. So you beat it. So he does not sink damage in the second time. So yeah, we're good.
Oh crap. That is bad. Like
right.
it's almost like maybe like the Rippers just like spooked me or something, and I shit my pants or something. I don't know. Like, and that just threw me off. So that happened with the double crit fail. I mean, my guess would be I shit my pants, but
all right. Okay, let's see. That was just Streamline. These 2 guys are going to open fire on Gina. Let's see if they get their shots off. Oh no, Gina. No, Gina. They do get their shots off.
tragedy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 9 damage to Gina. Armor absorbs. And the other one was 8, 9, 10, also absorbs. Man, Gina is just absorbing all this damage. She is fine. She's doing A-okay. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, that was those 2, and that was it. That's it. Yeah. All right, you make it to the 3rd floor.
Am I like just at the 3rd floor?
You like make it, you make it like right there. I'm gonna say you can move out here and shoot these guys if you want to do that.
Sure. What about this guy?
So yeah, he's like crawling up the stairs. You just see him kind of crawling because he's the guy with the cracked ribs. You can absolutely shoot him.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put him out of his misery while I'm here.
Yeah.
13. I don't know what the DV is for point blank.
It was definitely.
It's 13.
It was 13, so it doesn't hit because defenders win.
Yep.
Damn. He like rolls over real quick.
Yep.
Oh no.
He's got a little bit more fight in him.
Oh my god.
That
All right.
sucks.
Back
Brandon.
to initiative Q. The Hellhound goes because that's how the Black Ice works. Is he starts right at the beginning. So he does Black Ice attack plus 1d10. So he's gonna that's versus your interface plus 1d10. It sounds like Christian. So his attack is, I think, a 6. Yeah, it's a 6. So he's rolling 1d10 plus 6. He got a critical.
Great.
He got 17 in total.
Jesus. What?
Because he got a critical, so I
Holy.
re-rolled again. And he rolled a 1 on the second
Oh,
one.
with the critical. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was before. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, I got an 8.
Oh, okay. So the effect is it does 2d6 damage direct to the Netrunner's brain. Let me roll that. So that's 6 damage directly to your brain. And then is your cyber deck insulated?
I have insulated wiring, correct.
Okay, thank
I
God.
cannot
Because
catch fire.
if it wasn't, yeah, it would catch fire along with your clothing until you spent immediate action to put yourselves out. You take 2 damage to your HP each turn. But
Yeah.
you have insulated cable, so you are fine.
I also have armor activated, or it's still rest, so that lowers all brain damage by 4. So I only take 2 brain damage.
Oh, look at that! Heck
And
yeah.
this is just to my HP. This isn't handled differently, correct?
No, yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just making sure. All right, so I take 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, that was. Yeah, armor's nice, I guess.
Yeah. All right, and Dan, it is your turn. Can you also give me a perception check real quick?
Yeah, let me remember what my perception is. That's
right now, it's going to be a DV of
skills.
17. Yeah.
Or 1d10 plus 11. Got 11. Yeah.
19.
That's 19.
Yes. So you hear movement on the catwalk, like the fire escape on the outside. So like specifically, there's a fire escape on either side that are like, like you'd see in New York where it's like kind of like that little out, like kind of like area where you can kind of stand on and go down the ladders. So
more of these bastards.
You hear movement on this fire escape right here. So yeah. Go ahead and take your turn as normal now.
Okay. So I'm going to keep working on this guy. And now that I know that so I'm going to R1D10. I'm going to hit him with my Tetsubo.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Oh, he's got to dodge. Let's see. What's his evasion? Okay, he got a 12. So no, he definitely gets hit.
4d6. Come on, let's crit this shit. 13. But
13's still good.
Yeah, so what is...
His armor's 14 because he only got a blade of once. So nope, does not make it.
No, it's melee. So it ignores
melee. That's right. It does make it through. So half rounded up.
Half of 14 is 7. So 13 minus 7 is 6. So he takes 6 damage.
Boom. All right.
Does melee ablate at all?
It does ablate. Yes. It's only thrown weapons that don't ablate. So would that bring it down? Yep. I just lowered it down to 13.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And he took 6 damage. All right.
Did. All right. And that's just, you only have 1 rate of fire on that, right?
Yeah, only the 1.
Got it. Gina is going to make her shotgun attack. Let's
Do
go,
it, Gina. Let's go, Gina.
Oh, she nails them. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Gina, my queen.
Oh, that first guy gets a critical injury. She rolled 2 6s and a 2.
Oh
shit. That's Gina. 14 damage. So 7's blocked. Okay, that brings it down to a 6.
I think Gina's a real MVP in this party.
Damn, it's so much better than a meat shield.
Yeah, let me. She rolled a 5 on the critical injuries. What is the critical injury? I gotta get to it. Wound states and critical injuries. What is a 5? A 5 is broken ribs. Oh my god, this guy has broken ribs now.
Yeah, so he just takes another 5 damage, right?
Yeah, he does. What's a good symbol for broken ribs? Here we go. Broken ribs. I'll put the symbol for this for broken ribs. So let's -5 more damage. He is now
Hurting.
seriously wounded.
He's hurting and squirting.
He's hurting. Yeah, and then if he moves more than 4 meters, he takes 5 more damage directly to his body. So the other guy, I got to roll for him now too. Not another critical hit, but a 6, a 5, and a 2. So that is still 13 damage. Awesome. So his goes down to a 5. 6 of it's absorbed. So minus. All right. He is not seriously injured, but he's also not the greatest. So okay.
He is, but
all right. That is Gina's turn. She's just unloading shotgun shells into these guys. No pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Is your turn.
Okay. So we're going to, let's see here. We did no damage to this dude. He's got 20. Okay, we're going to res my second sword.
Okay.
Program. So I have 2 on my cyber deck. So
that's very important to note is that once you've activated a program, you can't just use it again. Like once your sword's activated, in order to use it again, you have to deactivate and reactivate, which takes 2 net actions. But Christian's saying he had a second one prepared. Yep. So he just whips out the second katana or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the virtual katanas. Dual wielding here, and so I'll activate that, and we'll attack with the first sword program on this dude.
This hellhound, which I believe he has to make a defense roll, which is only 2. So he got a 4. So, yep, just his defense plus.
I got 14.
Yeah, you nail him. How much damage?
So that is 3d6. Oh, okay. Now we're rolling.
6.
That's 16 damage.
So his health, is 20. So you take it down to just about out of here. He only has 4 health left for his res health before he's gone. So
using the effect of
how's his res health?
Making sure I understand this correctly. So I activate it, so it's res.
Yep.
Now activating it and using it, is that 2 actions or is that 1?
So are you trying to use a sword again?
Yeah. So so let's say I activated one sword and then I used it. I activated my second one and I used that one. Is that 2 actions or 1? Now that I have,
it's
this is activation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because you have to deactivate it and then reactivate it. And as long as it's the other sword, then you can use it because you only use the other sword the other turn. Because each program can only be activated once per meat space round. So.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with the sword that was already activated from last turn.
Got it.
Cool. Yeah, I might have played last turn wrong, as if I had more actions. Oh well. So that's a roll to hit there.
He got a 5.
Well, I should. Yeah,
Yep.
That's gonna hit.
All right, roll your damage.
That's 11 damage.
Yep, that's more than his health. He is de-rezzed, and that hellhound is out of there. And I should have mentioned this before. When you reach this level, you know that this is the last level of the architecture. So there was only 4 levels. So
Okay. That's all my actions though, so I can't I can't control the lights on this turn.
Yeah, you're stuck here. All right. It's the enemy's turn. Dan, you see Streamline kind of go, he looks at you and goes, "We'll finish this sometime soon." And he like retracts his blades and he like runs over here and you see him, he fires his zip line. Well, actually, how much can he move? 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So he shoots his zip line down, but he doesn't move anymore. That's all he does this turn. So he's starting to run.
I just yell out, "You're a pussy."
These guys over here, they run and they get in the elevator. They pack into the elevators and hit the button to go down. And you know what? This guy, is gonna turn around. He's gonna be like, he points his gun at you. He's just like, "Come on, let's end this. Let's just leave me alive, man." And that's his turn, and it goes into your turn, you.
I say fine. And I walk away.
Oh, okay.
I spare his life. But you have to say, wait, no. Scan this QR code and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Fine. He like reaches in, pulls out his phone. What's your username?
I type in my garden name and I hit subscribe and I toss his phone back at him.
Oh.
And I walk out of the stairway.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, obviously. I'm always streaming.
Wait. This is an awesome opportunity to literally have someone watch the own stream of their own murder. That's too good of an opportunity to pass up, I feel like.
No, we made a deal. 1 subscriber for 1 life.
1 for 1.
Okay.
1 for 1. Sub for sub.
Sub for
Box
sub.
for box.
Yeah, that's you can't break that.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay. So all right. Well, the Hellhound's gone, so it's not his turn. And I guess we go to Skull, your turn. Yeah, you see Streamline run to the edge of the room, shoot his zip line down, he starts to try to take off. If your move is 6, you can catch up to him and melee him, or you can shoot him.
5.
You can shoot him.
Yeah, I could. 1. Four, 5. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him.
Do it. Oh no, it's a DV of oh wait, he can try to dodge too. Oh shit! That doesn't hit.
Yeah, so
oh no.
That's a 5. Okay.
Oh, well, I'm so
It's okay. It's okay. It's just the game punishing me. All right, that's a 22.
And he rolled a 16 to dodge. Nope, that definitely hits. The second bullet hits. 13. His armor is 13, so it absorbs.
Oh boy.
So that's another thing I just realized. Maybe so having a very heavy pistol, it's easier to penetrate armor because you have a potential of more damage coming out, right?
Yeah.
Where if you only have 3 dice like what Dan is rolling, yeah, you get 2 shots per turn, but you may never get it through the armor because it's a smaller bullet.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's another benefit. Yeah. So
something to think about.
yeah. It's Gina's turn. She just kind of goes, "Yeah, run, you sons of bitches!" You've probably never heard her curse before, so that is something new that you probably hear her yelling down the hallway. No pointer.
Well, we're gonna just try and control the lights, turn them back on. We're having some issues with that.
Oh,
right?
you have to do control DV. Yep.
Have to roll. So 14.
14.
That was a crit, yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely control that. You can roll again if you want, but you're good. By the way, this is a good point to note to you. Once you've reached the lowest level of the net architecture, you can leave your own virus in the architecture. And this is really cool because it's really open to like what you want to do. There's no like set viruses, but I get to determine as the GM how difficult it is to do it depending on how complicated the virus is. So there's lists of example viruses on page 200, but it's really cool what you can kind of like leave in systems.
Okay, so I'm gonna control the lights here, and I'm gonna turn them all back on, or to like by default. How that is set.
They're on.
And then I think that's 2 of my actions, right?
Yep.
So my last action is to leave a virus.
All right. Yeah, that takes 2 actions.
Well, that takes 2 actions. For fuck's sake. All right. I have my turn.
Okay. I'm sorry.
My turn.
So streamline.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Streamline gets he shot the grapple hook down, and he rides it down. He rides it down to the street, and then he books it. He starts running. Elevator guys are probably still in the elevator working their way down. And
ooh, you could totally do something to those guys, Christian.
Well, that's what I wanted to do, but I didn't have enough actions. But it is 3 seconds per turn, so I guess I'd have enough time. They're still in the elevators, but
you could have used your last action to at least gain control over the elevators. Did you want to do that?
That's true.
Go ahead and make a DV roll real quick.
I could stop them in their tracks.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be able to command it that turn, but you had 1 action to at least try to beat the DV.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just wait till my turn.
All right. So they're writing down. They're doing that. Yeah, Dan, you definitely hear just movement, like continuing down this fire escape. And it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I exited the stairwell. I don't really see anybody around, right? It's just all
everybody's gone.
Corpse and Gina.
Yep. She's yelling at the elevators. We're all holding her shotgun.
Yep. I guess I kind of like
when she sees you, she might do like a little wave.
Yeah, I asked where Skull is.
Oh, I think he ran into one of your guys' rooms back there, and points at like this room right here.
Okay. I like kind of run down the hallway, like stepping over the bodies to get to where Gina said Skull is, and that's it.
Cool. Skull! Streamline has made it down to the bottom. He left his grapple hook, but he is booking it down the street. So
Can I still hit him?
yeah, you can go to like the window and like shoot him.
Yeah.
It is. I'm gonna say he is probably 12 meter. Well, no, you're on the 3rd floor. I'm gonna say 20 meters.
Okay, what's that DV again? Remind me.
20 for pistols.
That's fine. We'll hit it. Oh, nope. Suck my fucking nuts. Okay. I want to use... How much luck do I have?
What is your luck score? If you already rolled, you can't use it. It has to be before your roll.
No, I know. I'm on my second shot.
Oh, got it. Yeah. What's your luck score?
It's 6 of 6. So
6.
I want to use...
So you have 6 points that you can distribute.
I want to use 3 luck.
3 luck. All right. Just to let you know, it does refill at the beginning of each session, so you could use all of them right now.
I want to use all 6.
Okay.
1d10 plus 20.
A lot of people like to use it to offset the minus 8 penalty for doing aim shots and everything.
29.
29. Heck yeah, you sink that damage. Well, I mean, yeah, you get a shot on him.
Damn it!
His armor's 13, so it gets absorbed. You're pinging him. You're pinging him, but it's just not making it through.
This wedding is horse shit.
All right, Gina did her little talk to you, and now null pointer.
I want Gina to go into the stairwell, see that dude.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave a virus that states. I guess I don't know that they're in the elevator.
No, not really.
Why doesn't this place have cameras at all?
You have you got a notification. It makes sense that you got a notification that like someone's using the elevator.
Elevator in use. But he doesn't know who's using it.
Maybe you set.
I guess I can control. I don't know if I can gain control. If there's no cameras, if I gain control of the elevators, would I know then that they're in use currently?
Definitely, yeah.
The problem is there's no cameras, so I don't know who they're in use by. So metagaming, no matter what here.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, that'd be funny to just like set up a virus and like, oh, if the next time they're in use, even if they're currently in use, just have them go up and down real quick and then drop.
Yep.
But I don't know who's in there. It could be anybody.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna jack out.
For God's sake.
Okay, jack out.
I'm gonna jack out safely.
Sounds good.
And then yeah. Then at this point, I'd imagine I see that the elevators are running.
Yes.
So now, not knowing what's going on, I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, just to let everybody know, everybody's kind of escaping right now and trying to run away. Christian, as this elevator opens, you see like one guy like has the other kind of like under his arm because the other guy has like the ribs, where he can't move very, very far without taking additional damage. So they come out of the elevator. He has his arms and he looks up and he sees you and he goes, "It got called off. Can you let us go?"
Fuck no. You messed with my building. You get slapped.
Okay, well, so everybody's running away. So Streamline's running away. They stood there. They used their turn to plead to you not to like attack them. and we'll continue this out. So, what are you doing?
I guess I gonna go 1, 2, 3. I see Skull in the room. I run further into the room and I say hi, Skull. What are you doing? As he's like kind of firing blindly out the window.
I hit him, but it didn't do anything.
Who's him? And I use my extra action to walk up to the window to also look out, and I see what's his face running away.
Yeah.
Down the street.
Definitely.
That jackass.
And that's
You
it.
see.
Cool. Dan, it is your turn. So he is like 50 meters away from you at this point.
I guess could I maybe like hand Skull the assault rifle I have?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
All right.
Yeah.
I do that.
I want that. I have auto fire.
I do that. I say like, here, if this will help, feel free.
Yeah.
So he's between 26 and 50 meters yards. So for an assault rifle, that's actually only a DV of 13. So you can always aim your shot too if you want to do that. Do extra damage to his head.
Yeah, I want to aim my shot.
Okay, let me pull that up.
I think that makes it quite a bit more difficult to hit.
It is. So aiming
Maybe,
for the head
we'll
is
see.
a -8 to your check, but you multiply the damage that gets through the target's head armor by 2. Or you could always do full auto damage as well.
So it would effectively make the DV up to 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
probably be more worth it if you had those luck points.
So I want to. Well, should I fire like just do shoulder arms or should I just do auto rifle like auto fire?
Yeah.
Auto fire is 2 shots, right?
Auto fire. How that works is it takes 10 bullets, but you have 10 bullets in there. Use the auto fire skill instead. Yes, and he can dodge, but essentially you make it on the auto fire DV range. So for where he's at, the DV is currently 20. But for every point above the DV that you beat, you roll 2d6 damage and multiply it by that amount. So for assault rifles, you could have a 4 times bonus for the full auto.
Yeah, okay. I want to do that.
If you get a 24.
Yeah, I want to do that. Okay.
All right. So the DV is 20. And if you hit, you multiply 2d6 times however much you beat it.
I really feel stupid for using all my luck now.
We know more for next time. You never know how the situation's going to change. Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
So 2d6 times 3, Dan!
So wait, an assault rifle is 2d6?
For auto fire it is.
Okay.
It's like a 2.
So
No, oh, Christian!
I'm sorry I put that voodoo on you, bro.
So he would only take 6 damage, but he has an armor of 13.
Roll didn't happen. Mulligan. I'm typing this all.
Yeah, no, I see. I see it.
It's gonna be 2 6s down.
Mulligan, okay.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
That would have been good if you had done that. Because 8 times 3 is way more.
Yeah, I know. Than 6 damage. Yeah, I'm aware. Thanks.
I don't
Everyone
think we're killing that guy, dude.
You're cool.
Well,
fuck you. You're cool.
It wasn't 24 damage. It was unfortunately 6. So his armor absorbs it. But it was really fucking cool, Dan.
But Game Masters, you could be a really cool Game Master if you let your players have a mulligan sometimes.
Ashley would have given Dan a mulligan.
Yeah, damn.
Why did you bring Ashley into this?
Yeah. Your fiance is just better than you.
Oh, I mean, I'm okay with
Dang.
Yeah, I know, right?
that. Oh man. Okay, Christian, no pointer. You just two guys at the end of the hall waiting for you.
How does the guy carrying the almost dead guy look? How healthy does he look?
He is lightly wounded. He's not seriously wounded. The critical hit guy, he's seriously wounded and he has cracked ribs. You might not be able to tell that, but he's clearly not able to move very far.
We melee attack him.
Which one?
The guy carrying the other guy.
Okay. You definitely hit. 14 to
14
to the healthy looking guy. He has 5 armor. So that ablates. Oh wait, no, it's melee. So it's only blocked half. So 3 is blocked. Ablates it by 1. So he takes 11 damage. He is now seriously injured. So do you have a ROF of 2? Yep. So
attack him again.
He got a 13. So yep, nope, that hits.
12 damage.
Yeah. 2 is blocked, 10 goes through, and he's below 1 health. So it's gonna have to make a death saving throw next turn. Speaking of, he has to make a death saving blow right now, and his body's 5. He rolled a 2. He survived, but he has minus 4 to all actions. So he'll just try to attack you back. He only has this very heavy pistol. Okay, so
I'm gonna I put him on his deathbed and I say, see you in the next life, motherfucker.
So
I just move away somewhere like that.
He rolled a critical. Oh, okay. You moved away. He will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
He drops his friend and moves around this corner. And he did roll critical. He got 26 in total to hit you. Are you going to try to dodge his bullet?
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's only 26. Oh, actually, I can't. No, I have to hit a crit. No, can't.
Okay. 6 damage if your armor doesn't stop it.
My armor stops it.
Okay. Well, he only has 1 shot, so yeah. His buddy can only move 1 square without taking 5 damage. So he moves a square but can't shoot you. So and Streamline successfully gets away.
I hate Streamline. He's my new enemy.
All right. Now it's Yu's turn.
I try to console Skull and I say, "Don't worry, we'll get him next time."
You don't understand. It's not going to be the same next time. I didn't get him this time. It's just not going to be the same.
Yeah, but it'll still be fun to kill him later.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Skull's fine now.
All right, that's Skull and Gina. Let's go back to Null Pointer.
Null Pointer basically leaving them on their deathbed, just back towards them, just walks away. It's 4, 5, 6.
Okay. All right. He's gonna
said his piece.
The first guy is gonna make his death save. It was a 4. He made it out of 4. So he is now pissed that you like basically mortally wounded him. So he's gonna take another shot at you. And he critically failed. No matter what he rolls, he will not get it. And he rolled a 9 to minus. Yeah, he's not making that shot. His friend moves 1, and he kind of like aims his gun past his guy and makes a shot. Also critical fail. Oh, and he rolled a 10. He doesn't make a shot either. They're both like dying and shooting at you.
I don't even turn to look back.
You and Skull and Gina, if you want to do anything.
I mean, no, we don't really know. We're just kind of catching our breath and stuff. I'm gonna go start packing probably.
Okay. So null pointer Christian, you're just walking away from them, right? So you're not doing anything. All right. So
I'll leave him to die.
All right. This guy failed his next death save. He is dead and on the ground. And seeing his dead friend, this guy just starts limping out of the building, only moving 1 square every 3 seconds because he is badly hurt. So, but if we want to end it, leave it there. This guy's gonna limp off. This guy's also gonna somehow make it out of there if you guys don't murder him before then. And yeah, so we'll say kind of time passes. What happens then is that the next day, your city net and your communication is like jammed and stopped until the next day, where all of a sudden it miraculously starts back up again as if nothing happened. The tenants in the apartment, especially Gina, who after she spends enough time drying off all of her wet animals, tells everybody else in the apartment how you guys saved the apartment by fighting off WorldSat. So actually, so they invite you to the roof at the end of the next day, to which you are. To which there's a big barbecue. I don't have a barbecue set up, but all the residents are up here with you guys, and they hold a big giant barbecue with you. So I'll just move everybody there. They have a big old barbecue in your honor. And I think I mentioned this before, but truly the view at the top of your apartment is one of the best views in the city. So I want to ask you, everybody there, what would you put on the grill at this barbecue in your honor? What would you want on the grill to kind of eat and enjoy?
The bodies of my enemies. I mean, what?
Skull's like not okay with cannibalism. He just like looks at you like, that's not funny.
I felt like a part of it would just see that as kind of metal, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Skull really enjoys a nice synth sirloin.
Synth sirloin, perfect. Yeah, they definitely got you a big old cut of synth sirloin, just in honor, so Skull can appreciate that and enjoy that.
Good.
Pineapple,
like a kebab of pineapples or something, or
pineapple.
All right, yeah. Maybe Dr. Carver really appreciates Yu's taste in like a finely grilled pineapple. Like when you make the request, he like kind of points at you and like cooks it up a special. So
sure. Was there something about him and fruit? I don't. Did I forget something?
No. Okay. I was just adding that in there.
All right.
And Christian, what does No Pointer ask for barbecue?
I mean, this is definitely something that he actually kind of relates to Skull in this, and asks for the same. Nice steak, a synth steak.
Perfect. All right, great. Cool. And we'll end that by kind of saying like, okay, yeah, you guys look off into the sunset and see the sunset on your beautiful view of the city. This is definitely not the last time you may face somebody trying to take the apartment. It could be booster gangers. It could be another corporation that just wants what's not theirs. But at least for tonight, yeah, rest on your laurels, I guess, and just just be grateful that at least for tonight, all of you can enjoy a nice meal with all of your companions. So.
Why do people keep trying to take our shitty apartment?
Real quick, we're way past our normal time. And I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just want to mention real quick, just progression, just in Cyberpunk Red. How it works is that on page 408, there's basically, it's called Getting Better. And at the beginning, before when we were getting session 0 started, I talked about Bartle taxonomy. Basically, it was a 1996 scientific paper published that quantified different types of people who play video games. And they found there was 4 categories they put people in. There's socializers, explorers, achievers, and killers. But in Cyberpunk Red, they describe them as warriors, socializers, explorers, and role players. Now, there's many different you can like many different things in a game, and in fact there's a box at the bottom of 408 that divides each of these categories into 4 things with sentences in each about different things you can enjoy about different aspects in the games. It says just circle 5. So I asked each of my players to circle 5 of those different things and kind of tell me what they like to play as, or like what they like to be rewarded as when they play games and everything. I know Ashley said she likes to socialize, with her secondary being explorer. Socializing and explorer were the same, I believe. Christian, I believe your number 1 was warrior, with a second as roleplay, but you really had all 3 tied. Dan, I believe warrior was number 1 with explorers as second, and Dalton, explorers was number 1 with role players second. So on page 410 to 411, it goes after each mission, you get rewarded with improvement points, and it can be from a scale of 10 to 80. Now, typically, in a group, you are rewarded, but if anybody is particularly excels in one of the areas of the 4 Bartle taxonomy, which we talked about, either warrior, socializer, explorer, or role player, it says they can be specifically nominated to get more improvement points, essentially. I was going to say, so if you look under group, I was probably going to give you guys let's see here, a 60 IP earned, a 60 out of total of 80 would be group's mission was a strong success, accomplishing all of the mission goals set forth with several stellar moments in the adventure. I think that is great. No, I am going to give you a 70 because it says the same things, but it also says group also showed strong cooperation and teamwork. And I really do think you guys did, especially at the end there. Like, you specifically handed Skull the assault rifle to make that amazing shot, even though it didn't get through his armor. That was an amazing amount of teamwork. So I want to at least nominate the group for a 70 IP awarded. But if anybody else wants to nominate anybody else for a higher range on one of the other things, you definitely can. But I think you guys could all earn 70 points at least.
I think that's safe. I mean, isn't max 80?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how that kind of works is that right below in the bottom of page 411, you can take that 70 points that you just got awarded, and you can either use it for a typical skill improvement, which each level higher gaining a certain amount. Like, to put a 1 level skill, to gain 1 level in a skill, it's only 20 points. So it's very easy to do. But to say take a skill from a level 3 to a level 4, that costs 80 points in total. So each level is going to cost a different amount, with it getting exponentially more costly. So it takes a cost for each level to get it to the next rank. And that goes double for difficult skill improvements. And for role rank abilities, everybody starts at rank 4 for their roles. To get it from a 4 rank to a 5 rank, you need 300 improvement points. Compared to just 60 to get 1 rank into a different class, you could say, a different role. So that's I think is pretty straightforward in how progression works. Is at the end of each mission, you get awarded improvement points, and you kind of level up your skills from there. Because, like we said, body stats don't really improve unless you're doing cyberware. That's how you kind of improve your base attributes. But for the most part, you're just leveling up your skills and making that better, or your roles better. It's very similar to kind of Call of Cthulhu in that sense, but with some other progression and everything. But before we take off, I'm going to say to anybody at home, leave any questions if you have any questions real quick. But real quick, while we're waiting on that, guys, what'd you think of Cyberpunk Red? Quick thoughts. We'll do more in our post-campaign discussion next week, but...
Yeah.
Cool.
I dig it. You know, I mean, I think none of the rules are too crazy or complicated.
Yeah.
You know, I think I really enjoy how it's a D10, because what that does is, like, it makes the crit successes and fails like 10% versus 5% to hit, which is like, it just makes like zanier things happen, right? So, or it gives you the ability.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's you know, yours to do what you want with it. I mean, it's the cyberpunk world. So it's really fun. I like the characters that came along with the starter kit with this first. Gina, like, oh my god, like, it just goes to show you, like, in the cyberpunk, even, like, you know, the sweet old grandma down, like, in the hall down the corner that feeds you like eggs in the morning, like, is packing armor and a shotgun, and like, just wild. So,
oh man, I can't wait to reveal more of, like, behind the curtain stuff with everything that's going on. But basically, she uses the pre-generated nomad stats with, like, a shotgun, and specifically was like, she will defend her home. So
yeah.
Big thank you to our Talsorian Games. You've made an amazing game. I really enjoy playing Cyberpunk Red. Please buy Cyberpunk Red at your local game store or from them online. Ton of different supplements. I remember reading through the book. I wanted more weapons and cooler weapons and stuff like that. They've been releasing a lot of supplements since the core rulebook came out in 2020. This year has been a big year for a lot of expansions and supplements they've released, including a supplement called Black Chrome. It has a bunch of new weapons and gear and stuff like that. We are not sponsored by them. I just thought it was cool and something I personally wanted to get. If you need any help with the game, please feel free to leave a comment on our YouTube page on the stream if you're watching this later on. Feel free to reach out to us on Twitch, all that kind of stuff. We have tons of ways. Just leave a comment. We will answer it. But also, another source for you guys. I personally, whenever I've had a question, I've searched it up on Reddit, and the subreddit for Cyberpunk Red is super active. I talked to these guys behind the scenes about it, but a lot of questions I had were already answered on there, and they've had a huge influx of people since Ed Runners came out. So they're pretty active, and they're pretty good about being knowledgeable and keeping up to date about what's going on in there. So thank you to our Talsorian Games. Thank you to Cyberpunk Red subreddit. Thank you to Roll20 for allowing us to host this, and of course HeroForge for all of our cool characters that we have. I think that's everybody for thank yous. But if we missed any, we'll thank you in the in our YouTube descriptions.
HeroForge for our tokens. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. But yeah. So other than that, I think that's it for today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Keep on learning. And we'll see you next week for the post-campaign discussion. So take care, guys.